All right. What up, people? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, always got to make sure this thing is on point before I really go in. You feel me? So, what's good? So, today I'm going to be talking about how real men attract women. All right. And, I wanted to come up with this topic because I actually did a video earlier. What up, Jay? What's going on? I did a video earlier where I was talking about how I titled it, this is the only way you can get women to do what you want or something like that. And basically, I had some dudes in the comments. I kind of figured this was going to happen. Had some dudes in the comments. What up? Shout out to all the people in the chat room. Cobb 18, V, Dallas, Invincible. What's going on? So I had some people in the comment section, and they were, talking about like, oh, Miss Locario, it seems like you're telling guys to, beg for pussy and, go against their integrity and all this other stuff. And I'm like, dude, I got to explain some stuff to you people, all right? But before we get into all that, make sure you guys get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, okay? Make sure you guys get the book, get the hard copy, the ebook, and or the audiobook. So make sure you guys click the link below to get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. And also, the Bad Boy book is on its way. I was just editing it today and putting that together. So the Bad Boy book is on its way. The Bad Boy book is going to be off the fucking hook. And I'm going to be having a Thanksgiving sale, Thanksgiving weekend. So I might actually add the Bad Boy book to the Thanksgiving sale if I get it done, before Thanksgiving. You feel what I'm saying? So, Dallas, you said, are these my... Yes, this is my book. This says Mr. Locario at the bottom. That's my book. Yeah, so I wrote all that shit. You feel me? But real quick, I wanted to talk about how real men attract women, right? So I was saying I did a video earlier today, and I was talking about how there was this dude who was a MGTOW dude who basically hollered at me, and he was like how he was basically going MGTOW, and he was like, a lot of other guys are going to go in MGTOW, and then this is going to sort of force women to actually want to change their ways and become more cooperative with these dudes. And I was basically saying in this video that, look, chicks are going to go with the dudes. They're going to go with the guys who they find attractive. And I was saying that complaining about women and all that doesn't make you attractive. And one of the things that I said in the video, I think I said something to the effect of, do you want to have sex or do you want to be right? Or do you want to argue with a chick? Do you want to argue with a chick or do you want to have sex? You feel what I'm saying? And so I think what certain people took that as is like, you're saying, oh, shit, are you saying, Mr. Locario, that you're going to, you gotta bend over backwards for pussy and do all this other stuff to get women? No, this is not what I'm talking about. And this is why I wanted to come up with the topic of, real men attracting women. You feel what I'm saying? We got in the chat room, Jerry Beats, Von D, Myro Soccer, you look like you trolling. So, I mean, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to see what's popping with you. But anyway, so what I want to do is I want to read this comment real quick under the video that I had. So I'm going to read this comment and I'm going to explain what's going on here, right? What up, Howie? What's going on? Indigo TV, what's good? So this comment says, and this guy is making a comment to the video I was just talking about. He says, this is partly useful, but basically, and this is my dude Age of Baguio, and he always writes great comments, so shout out to you, because you always write some good shit that got me thinking. So I wanted to point this comment out and, and put this out there. So you said, this is partly useful, but basically you're kind of asking guys to choose between having standards and values / integrity over getting pussy. It's like you want guys to be players with zero integrity and selling their souls to get sex. You cannot change them for sure. He's talking about women. You can't change women. Complaining does not get you anything, just drives people away. This is why reasonable MGTOWs go for what other things he wants in life and handles women like a necessity to satisfy his sex drive, as some something, some way not around his top priorities or whatever. And then he goes on to say something about feminism and sex robots or something like that, or sex dolls, but I don't think that part is irrelevant. I mean, I don't think that part is relevant. But I wanted to address the part where he was talking about, you know, telling guys to be players and having zero integrity and all that other stuff, right? And this is why I wanted to title the show How Real Men Attract Women. What you got to understand is this, is that whenever you're dealing with any situation in life, right, you're going to bring out different sides of yourself. I'm gonna put out the number soon real quick. I'm going to put this out, and I'm going to have take some calls in a second, right? So whenever you're dealing with anything in life, you're going to put out different sides of yourself, right? They're all part of who you are if you're actually being authentic in the situation you're in. So I'm not telling guys to lie. I'm not telling guys to kiss women's asses. I'm not telling guys to be simps and all that shit. You already know this. Like, for you guys that's been, you know, watching me for years, you know I don't get down like that, right? But what you got to understand is, right? What you got to understand is that when you are dealing with women and you're trying to attract women, right? You have to bring the side out of you that is the guy, the dude that attracts women. So what I mean is that the reason why a lot of you guys don't get girls, the reason why a lot of you guys don't have situations where girls are constantly trying to get with you or constantly attracted to you all the time, it's because what you're doing is you're not bringing that side of you out. You're not bringing the side of you that knows how to interact with women. Hold on, I'm going to get the calls real quick. Don't worry. So what I mean is this. If you chilling with your grandma, right? You're chilling with your grandma. You're going to act a little bit differently with your grandma than you do with your boys. Am I right or am I right? So when you're chilling with your grandma or your mom or something, you're not going to, you know, basically say the same exact type of shit that you're going to do when you are talking to your boys, right? So you might be chilling with your boys talking about some chick you fucked last night, right? You're not going to talk to your grandma about some chick you fucked last night, right? So it's not that you're being fake with your grandma. It's just that you have a different demeanor when you're talking to your grandma or your mother. If you're at work, you're going to have a different demeanor at work, right? But it all stems from you. So you're going to be a certain way at work. You're going to be a certain way in front of your boys. You're going to be a certain way in front of your grandma. And you are going to be a certain way when you are dealing with women. You understand? And so the reason why you're not getting girls or you're not attracting women is because you don't understand how to actually put yourself in certain situations to get the girls to see you as an attractive guy. So you don't know how to be that attractive guy in front of the women. The same way where you know how to chilling with your grandma and have that sort of dialogue and conversation. The same way where you know how to relax and chill with your boys and kick back and have fun. The same way where you know how to conduct yourself at a job or a job interview or when you're at work. You understand? It's all these different aspects of you. But when it comes to you dealing with women, you don't know how to do it. So what happens is that a lot of times what guys do when they're dealing with women is that they either have the nice guy, type of vibe with the women. They have the I'm nervous and I don't know what to say type of vibe with the women. They have the I'm the friend zone guy. You should friend zone me type of vibe when they're dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you're interacting with women, that's the vibe you're giving off. So when I say to you, or another vibe that a lot of guys actually have with women is they want to sort of one up a chick. You understand what I'm saying? By just arguing with them or trying to prove them wrong or something like that in certain situations. Now, there's times when I would do that where if I'm just, debating with a chick who is like my friend or something, and, a chick that I'm not even trying to fuck, yeah, we could debate and we could do all that back and forth shit, right? But I'm going to come at her differently than I'm coming at a girl who I'm actually trying to fuck. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that there's different sides to you, and then you're going to bring out those different sides based off of the situations that you're in to get a certain result. Now, again, the reason why you guys aren't getting a certain result when it comes to women is because you don't know how to bring the side out of you that is seductive. You understand what I'm saying? To dealing with women, when you're dealing with women. You understand? You bring out the friend zone guy. You bring out the fucking nervous guy. You bring out the guy who's not confident. You bring out the guy who's very platonic in his dialogue with the girl. You understand? Who we got in the chat room? Shout out to Dallas, Javon, Archie was good. Aaron was popping. Jermaine Jones was good. Savage D Savage is up in the building. DJ Batman, Jung Kim, Dude What 212. Right? So, this is the thing. Hold on, I'm going to get to the calls in a second. So, this is the thing. When you're dealing with women, right? You got to understand that. Hold on. Y'all bugging out. Hold on, y'all are bugging out.
Hello?
One second. I'm going to have you call back in a second, bro. All right? I'm going to have you call back in a second because I want to make sure I get all this out before we go in. Right? So what I want you guys to understand is that when you are learning how to interact with women to get them to want to have sex with you, to get them to want to actually like really go in to really see you as that guy she's sexually attracted to see you as the guy that she wants to see, right? You have to know how to interact with a woman that'll basically inspire her to, do this. You see what I'm saying? That's what you need to understand how to do. And so that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, do you want to have sex or do you want to argue with a chick? You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that aspect of the shit. And if you don't understand that, that's the reason you're gonna have a lot of problems with women, because you're thinking, oh, I should come at women the same way, I'm coming at my boys or some shit, or I'm talking to whoever. You understand what I'm saying? There's a different type of language and a different type of energy that you have when you're dealing with women. And there's a lot of different facets that go into this depending on the context and how long you've been with the chick and what the situation is, right? But you need to learn how to do that in order to get these girls attracted. And this is what game is about. This is basically what we've been talking about the whole fucking time. But see, the thing is that what happens is that, when you're so caught up in like your ego, or you're so caught up in wanting to look a certain way to, you're trying to prove something to yourself, or you're trying to prove something to other people around you, you don't realize that you're fucking up your situation trying to feed your ego to look a certain way in certain situations, instead of realizing what situation you're in and understanding what to do to get the best outcome when you are in that situation. So a lot of times you guys are in these situations with girls, you don't know how to get girls wet. You don't know how to get girls horny. You don't know how to get girls thinking about you. You don't know how to get girls wanting to chase you. You understand? And this is what I'm trying to explain. This is what I'm trying to teach you guys. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's what I just want you guys to understand it. It's not about you lying to chicks, you being fake, you pretending to be somebody you not, you sort of bending over backwards to make her feel good. It's not about you trying to fucking, do all this extra shit. No. You understand what I'm saying? You do you, but you have to understand who you are in certain contexts, in certain situations. How do you come across in these situations with women that's benefiting you when you're dealing with women? You see what I'm saying? All right, let me take these calls real quick. Yo.
Hey, Mr. Locario, hey, I got a question.
What's going on? Wait, who's this? What's your name?
Oh, this 630 boy.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, this brought up my job, right? I've been waiting to ask you this too. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see what's the probability of, is she just being nice, or am I tripping or second guessing my game? Because I was going to work, you feel me, and right now you feel my car situation messed up, so I got my bike with me, and I'm talking to you feel me, this group of females that's cool. We just friends at the job. I don't want none of them, so I end up running into them. We walking, so we laughing about, you feel me, sugar daddy, sugar mamas, whatever the case. So then they spin off, go their way. I keep going. This little chick runs up to me. She's like, yeah, I've never talked to her at this job before. I probably been there for like, she probably seen me 2 times or something. She's like, yeah, if you oh, you ride your bike? I was thinking I should start riding my bike too. She's like, I live over there by Wootiwa. I'm like, all right, cool. And then she's like, yeah, and also if you ever need like a ride or anything like that, you know, you just let me know. I'm like, okay, for sure. I wasn't nervous, but I'm like, is she just being like nice? You feel me? Or is this chick trying to like low key hit on me? Because I ain't never said nothing to her.
Right. I mean, well, she's probably choosing, but see, you gotta know how to maneuver in that situation. You gotta know how to move that along, because see, the fact that she's hollering at you and she's saying, you know, she's talking all this stuff, the fact that she's talking to you and trying to have that conversation, that's the green light for you to turn the conversation into what you want it to be in order to get what you want. So now you say, yeah, you know, yeah, definitely, we need to get together. What's up with you this weekend? What you doing tomorrow? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Here's my number. Give me your number. All of that shit. You got to just start. You got to start going in. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is that when you got a girl who's being, you know, forward like that, that's just making the game easier for you. You understand what I'm saying? So and it's anything, because it's the thing. Even if a chick is just being nice to you, you understand? Let's say she's just, you know, being friendly, making conversation. The fact that she's still actually saying something to you, right? It gives you the opportunity to play off of that and then try to move the conversation in a certain way to see if she's actually feeling you. Because sometimes a chick, she might be just sort of testing it out, like, because the thing with women is that they don't, a lot of times she might think you're physically attractive, but she's trying to see what you about. You feel what I'm saying? So if she talks to you, then you got to start hollering and seeing what's good, because then she's gonna see, she's gonna notice, right? Right, she's gonna notice. Okay, how is this guy talking to me? Like, you know, what am I feeling right now when I'm talking to this guy? And then that will make up her mind as to see if she's really feeling you. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that she's talking to you, hell yeah, just go in. You feel what I'm saying?
And then, okay, so I'm gonna ask you this, because the way the job is set up, how we walk in, we go through like the security thing, which only one at a time can go through. And every now and then, you know, we work on the same lines with different people. I haven't worked with her yet, so I'm thinking like the next time I do, I'm gonna go in on her just like on some like, you know, like play some shit like, damn, so whatever happened to that ride, like, you feel me? You flaked out or some, you know, some dumb shit.
Right. No, yeah, exactly. Just do that. Start the conversation up, and then, you know, try to as quickly as possible to, you know, like give her your information, get her information, something where you could solidify where y'all could, you know, hang out in a different situation where y'all could make something happen. You feel what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, shit. Thanks for that, Locario, and I'm gonna stay tuned in.
That's what's up, bro. All right, I'll let you.
All right, later.
All right, peace. All right, people, what's good? So the caller number 646-481-3901 and all of that. You feel me? Lottery Guru, you said, do I do infill one-on-one coaching? Of course. Go to MrLocario.com and click on the coaching tab on the homepage. Let's go to MrLocario.com. Make that happen. But it's not cheap, though. I'm just letting you know. It's not cheap, bro. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
Yo, Locario, what's up, bro?
What up? Who's this?
This is Ryan from Seattle, bro.
What's going on with you? What's popping?
Not much, bro. I had a question. So, what's your opinion on this, like, no-fap thing? You know what that is?
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me that a while ago, man. Like, you know, I don't see the point, really. I think that, like, it's only good to an extent to where if you're not masturbating and then you get horny enough to get motivated to actually talk to girls, then I think it's good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But but the thing is, you know, if you don't masturbate, you understand? I think it necessarily, like, I guess it depends on your sex drive, or, you know, what it can do for you, I guess, because a lot of dudes say it, you know, it does something for them. I don't know what it does, but what have you heard about it? What's your thoughts on it?
I heard it builds, like, confidence when, like, talking to girls. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, like, a lot of in our culture these days, but like these guys are all like into this like fucking like fapping thing. It like reduces like testosterone type shit, and like when you talk to girls, it like shows like girls can sense your confidence, your masculinity, and like no fap or fap kind of takes away from that. So like I'm saying like no fap and like approaching girls, kind of like how girls see you and type shit might work. I mean, I don't know about it that much. I was just gonna see your opinion. But,
right? Because the thing is, if you're not okay, let's say if you're the type of dude who's not masturbating, right?
Yeah.
And you're horny. The good part about it is that it might motivate you to talk to the chicks, right? But at the same time, if you you might seem a little bit more aggressive to the woman, which can come off as confidence, but it could also come off as thirstiness because you're so damn horny. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
So that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing. But also too, because I remember I think there was like a 2 or 3 week period that I didn't masturbate just because I was like, let me just do it just to do it, see to see if I'll feel different or whatever. So my sex drive was the same. Like it didn't really change or anything. But so it was like I was still motivated to talk to girls the same way I was motivated even if I was jerking off. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, I guess it all depends on the person, because some guys, they might, if that works for them to get them out there to talk to women, then cool. But if not, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, but definitely. And not even like for talking to girls, I know you got the motivation channel now, like, pursuing your dreams and like getting to work and stuff. It just helps with all that shit.
Right. Well, maybe it could, because, they have this book. You ever heard of a book called Think and Grow Rich? And in the book, it talks about like using your sexual energy to channel that into doing other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that could probably be it too. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That could be it too.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I gotta probably do more research on that, because I've heard about it, but I never really like. You know what I'm saying? I never really like.
Yeah, I've been trying to find like videos or content that you had on that for weeks, like on your YouTube channel. Right. Searching, I'm like, shit, he ain't got none.
Nah, yeah, because I don't see that. What's the deal with it? So I don't like, but I'll probably look into it and then give my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate your time.
All right, bro. I appreciate it, man. All right, peace. All right, let me see who this is. All right. Well, let me What's poppin'? Who's this?
What's going on? Lope is G from Orlando. We spoke a little while ago.
What's going on with you, bro?
How's everything? How you been?
I'm chilling. What's going on with you?
Everything's chill, man. I wanted to holler at you about something, man. Something wild happened to me. I don't know if you remember me.
Okay, what's going on? What happened with you?
You remember me?
I don't know, because I get a lot of calls, so you gotta refresh my memory.
Nah, you good. I ain't gonna trip. You remember I'm the dude in Orlando, and I said it was desolate. It was real quiet out here and everything.
Okay, and so what's going on with you now?
And you was telling me that Miles was out here.
Right. Okay. So what's going on with you now, though?
So I was chilling, online, doing the online game, and I seen a little chick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Little chick. You know what I mean? Little chick. She said she just had moved here from NY, so I'm like, all right, cool. I hit up with my math. I dropped the math on her. Right, so ain't nothing, go to work on the weekend, and then low key, I'm sliding through the spot where I work at, and I see her.
Right.
And I ain't say nothing, you feel me? I just saw her, I skated through, skated back, I kept it low. She said she remember coming through to the spot and actually buying something from me. Remember the spot I work as a little liquor store joint.
Right.
I mean, so she came through, she bought something. I ain't really peeked, because the liquor store that I work at, it'd be open till like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it'd be dumb hazy, you know what I mean? Like I'll be in a vague. So anyways, I hit her back, during the week online, and I hit her. I'm like, yo, what's popping with you? You know what I mean? I saw you at the spot. You know what I mean? And she's like, oh, word. I'm like, yeah, I saw you. So I mean, I gotta confess, I did some whole shit. You know what I mean? I'm chopping it with her online. We chopping it, and she's like, yo, she got a situation. She's dealing with a dude, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. We link up.
Right.
We link up. She got a situation. I straight scooped on some whole shit off the street. You know what I mean? Brought her to my spot. You know what I mean? I give a piece, like rest haven for whole type shit. Give a piece, and we politic.
Right.
We politicking. You know what I mean? We politicking. You know what I mean? We politicking. Cute girl. She out of the city. She out of the city. Um, Spanish and Italian.
And then so what happened though? You gotta get to the point. Like, what's going on with her?
Oh, like basically we end up linking up. You know, we chilling, we posting, and then at the end, I guess, you know what I mean, like on some bird shit, she kind of skated on me, and it was like kind of feelings caught and shit like that. And I guess I got finessed. You know what I mean?
Right. So nothing happened. Like that. You ain't hit nothing happening with this.
Oh
chick?
no, I smashed. You know, that was the reason why the feelings got caught. Like I smashed.
Oh, so you saying you smashed, but you catching feelings and shit now?
Word, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And that was, it was so many dynamics in the situation, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? She finessed and she murked out. She murked out to the city, and I guess when she touched down, she never really bothered to call me, and I was like, it kind of fucked me up a little bit, because we was going hard for a little minute there, you know? But, I mean, you gotta motherfucking turn on some goddamn Teddy Pendergrass, you know what I mean?
But didn't you say? Hold on, didn't you say that? Didn't you say she had a dude or something like that?
No, well, peculiarly, but when I met her, she said that she was coming off a situation with a dude. Now I ain't know all the specifics, what the fuck was going on with old dude.
Yeah, she
told me,
dude, you gotta understand, man. Look, first of all, don't you shouldn't even be catching feelings for these chicks like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
Meaning, like, this is the thing, because of course, okay, if you like a chick, you feeling a girl, that's cool. You understand? So you're probably gonna feel a girl. I'm not saying you can't catch feelings. I'm talking about your actions shouldn't be dictated by the feelings you caught. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what
you lost me on that. Hold on, can you run that back?
No, I said your actions shouldn't be dictated by the feelings you're catching. You understand? So basically what I mean is you might, sometimes you can't help that you caught feelings for a chick. You like her, that's cool. But if you start,
it was real weird. She was perfect blend of ugliness and cuteness. You know what I mean? Like, it was a real weird situation, dog. I was like,
this is what I'm saying.
I promise you, Slum. I promise you, I'm not even on the bullshit. You feel me? Like, she was like a real peculiar blend between ugly and good looking. I'm like, I could catch feelings for you because you ugly. You feel me? Like, you low key, like,
hilarious.
You know what I mean?
No, but this is what I'm saying, dude. Just look. You got to stop letting what these chicks, or the feelings you catch get you in that mode, because even the fact that you calling me, talking about her and talking about you catching feelings, this is your actions based off of the feelings you're catching. You see what I'm saying? So
you know what happened, Lo?
Right.
Let me pause. You know what happened?
Right.
That low key, I got you. That low key, I rocks with MGTOW. You feel me? Like, low key, I rock with it.
Right.
So I tell you that it's been 2 years and I ain't been in the field like that. You know what I mean? I don't be in the field like that. So it feels like y'all was watching Ex Machina, and I felt like, she was like the robot. She was peeping me. She was like peeping on my little facial expression. She was like, I got this nigga. I bagged this nigga. Like, he caught feelings. You know what I mean? I could burn this nigga. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
yo,
it was
you're
deep
hilarious.
like that. Yo, it's deep like that. I gotta
dude, this is all you got to do, man. This is all you got to do, because I got a few more callers calling, but I'm gonna tell you this, dude. All you got to do is, when you mess with these chicks, smash, keep it moving, and have them chase you. If they not chasing you, it don't fucking matter. You understand what I'm saying? So
I got you.
Right. That's all you got to do. You got to have them coming at you, because all of that, reacting off of catching feelings and all of that, it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be fucking all up in your head. You're gonna start feeling a certain way. You're gonna start feeling weird when you're talking to other chicks. You just gotta stay on top of your shit, do what you doing, and have them come after you. All you gotta, the chick is supposed, like the chick that you smashed is supposed to be calling me, talking about you, not you calling me, talking about her. You get it? You see what I'm saying?
Word, I got you.
So that's what it is. But yo, I'm gonna hit you up later. I got a few more people calling in. All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace, man. All right, let me see who this is. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
Hello?
Hello, what up? Who's this?
Hey, it's Archie.
What's going on with you, bro?
Not much.
Why you sound so down? What happened?
Oh, nah, I'm watching videos you while I'm talking to you.
So what's going on with you though?
Alright, I got a question. What's the difference between chasing a girl and playing games?
What's the difference between chasing a girl and playing games?
No. Yeah, like.
What? That don't even really. So you say what's the difference between chasing her and you playing games or her playing games? What
I
do you
meant
mean?
to say have girls chase you and playing games.
Or you say what's the difference between a girl chasing you and a girl playing games?
No, you playing games.
So,
But you haven't.
so you said what's the difference between? Let me get this straight. You're saying what's the difference between you chasing a girl and you playing games? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chasing a girl is when a girl, you're trying to holler at a chick, right? And she says, hey, all right, cool, yeah, let's get together. And then she flakes on you, and then you keep calling her. She flakes on you again. You keep hollering at her. She flakes on you again. That's chasing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playing games with a chick, right, is basically you just, you're trying to get at her, or you're trying to get her interested in you, but then you're always being elusive, and then you're showing you're interested, and you're being elusive again, and you're acting like you're interested. So you're just going back and forth with her, doing a whole bunch of fuck shit to mess with her head. You understand? That's all that is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's
How you get a girl to chase you?
you said, how do you get a girl to chase you?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You gotta, and I talked about this. This is why you guys gotta go to a Bad Boy membership, man. Go to badboymembership.com. I got a whole program called How to Get Girls to Chase You. But I'll give you one hint is that you gotta be the best dude that she's been fucking with. And then you have to make sure that you're leaving her with a sense of uncertainty. So you gotta make sure when you approach her, you're already on point. And then when you're dealing with her, you have to deal with her in a way where you're sort of like giving her attention, but you're not sweating her too much. You understand what I'm saying? And then that's going to get her to want to keep seeing you because you stand out from other people. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all that is, man. But yo, let me I got to get a few more of these calls, bro. And you know, stop sounding so down, man. You sound like you high or something, man. You know what I mean? You got to all right, bro. I'll let you. All right, peace. Damn, dudes sound like they just high as hell up in this piece, man. Shits. So what's going on in the chat room, people? Who we got up in here? Moving in Silence, Chris G. What's good? Let me see who this is. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, Locario, what's going on, man? This Ed from ATL, man. This the dude that called you last time that told you I've been with like over 70 chicks.
Oh, that's what's up. What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, man? I just happened to catch your show live, man. Man, everything, you know, what was kind of funny to me, man. I had on the video. When I appreciate you doing that video for me, man, and everything that you pretty much said in that video, like I said before when I called in, it was actually true.
Right.
Because I'm actually out here doing the field work, and I've done it from previous years ago. That's how I got to like 70-something people or whatever it is. Yes, it's true. And I'm going to go ahead and say it for you guys that said that they was all threes and fours. Now, some of them were fours. I say, like, honestly, I've never been with a dime. But I say like from 4 on up to 8.
Right.
That's what my number of 70-something consisted of. So if you're a guy that's out here approaching and dealing with women, Locario's right. The average chick that you run across in the street is not a dime.
Right,
so
exactly.
If you're a guy that's sitting around talking about, I'm only going to talk to 10s.
Right.
I don't know how you're going to get it popular. If ever, then you got to hope they choose to fuck with you. Just because she's 10, that don't mean she's going to fuck with you.
Right. And real quick, for the guys who don't know, I want to get them abreast on what we're talking about. So the caller right now, you know, he called a while ago and he was like, he smashed like 70 chicks. And then dudes was in the chat room was saying, oh, he probably smashed, you know, 2s and 3s and 4s. Right. And so I did a video about it and I say, yo, what you guys got to understand is that when you're dealing with a lot of women, if you're the type of guy who's fucking with a lot of girls, there's gonna be they're not all gonna be dimes, and just on a logistical level, it just won't happen in most cases. You see what I'm saying? Because for any guy out there, whatever a dime is to you, you're probably not gonna see that many of those chicks because they fit a certain like type of thing. So let's say for example, I say dimes to me are chicks with super fat asses. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm probably not gonna see a bunch of chicks with super fat asses when I walk out on the street every day. You see what I'm saying? I might see one every day, maybe two if I'm outside a few hours. So of course I'm not gonna get to see that many chicks who I consider a dime. You see what I mean? So that's kind of like I just want to explain that to you guys out there. You see what I mean? So you know.
You know, I want to further explain like how I go about it. So maybe these guys out there that act like they're extremely new to dealing with women based off them saying it, I kind of feel like, just like you said, I feel like they don't have experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is what I did. This is why I chose to sometimes I still went after the dimes. I'm not telling you not to go out there because I went after them too.
Right.
But what I did was, which is something I'm sure Locario's talked about, I kept my options open. Now, when I say keep my options open, I'm not talking about you got to talk to the scum of the earth, the most ugliest chick. I'm gonna just give you an example. Let's say it's a chick. Let's say she got a nice ass or whatever the case may be.
Mm.
Her face may not be all that. You're not trying to wife her. You're not trying to have no kids with her.
Right.
But so what I did was, okay, let's say I approach a 5 or 6 or 4, definitely 7s and 8s and stuff. I approach all of them, and I also approach the dime.
Mm.
So I'm never taking their number. I'm giving everybody my numbers.
Right.
So based off everybody that hit me back that shows me that they're interested, that's trying to make it happen, if these chicks that hit me back and show me they're interested are like 5s and 6s, they fuckable. They're not like unfuckable.
Mm.
I'm not going to say, well, you know what, you're not a dime, so I'm not going to sleep with you, even though you chose to be in agreement with I'm in agreement with.
Right.
At the end of the day, that dime over there, her sex might not even be as good as the chick that's a 4 or 5. I've had some chicks that was some 5s,
exactly.
some 5, 6, and 7s. What you gonna say, Locario?
No, I said exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I've had some chicks that was 5, 6, and 7s, and like I said, I've never been with a dime. I've been with an 8. The 8 is the highest I've been with.
Mm.
I had some chicks that were 5, 6, and 7s that had way better sex than the chicks that was 8s that I smashed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, and me talking to those different number of women, just me keeping my options open, because sometimes pretty girls are getting pursued by a lot of guys, so some of them feel like they got time to play. So while she over here playing the bullshit around, hey, I'm going to go over here and holler at also this 5 and this 6, and I'm going to get it popping, because at the end of the day, neither one of them can do more than the other. Both of them got vaginas. I'm trying to do the same thing with this 5 or 6 I'm trying to do with this 8. Nothing special about neither one of them, in my opinion, anyway.
Right.
So I just wanted to call and kind of clarify that. So
Real
you
shit.
guys need to get off of that stuff, man.
Real
if you
shit.
think that way, then I know you only approach 1 or 2 women. And then when y'all see dimes, I see you guys in the street. You don't do nothing but fold your arms.
Exactly.
And be like,
Right.
Look at her.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know,
No, real
that's all
shit.
you do.
Real shit. I see
You
that shit,
fold
yo,
your-
dude. I see that shit every day, B. I see that shit every day, and I love it too, because I be in these spots, these clubs and shit, and I'll be telling dudes, I'll be like, yo, let's go and holler at this girl, let's go holler at that girl. I'll be going in there talking to girls, and these dudes be scared as fuck, and I'm like, dude, and they be like, nah, she's not hot enough. So then a chick come through, I'll be like, okay, what about that one? And the chick is bad, and he's scared as fuck to approach her. You understand what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker, he's up there looking for the perfect woman, right? And then when the perfect woman to him comes through, he can't do shit. And the reason why he can't do shit is because he hasn't had any practice. You see what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
a lot of dudes' egos and what they see. This is the funny part. Dudes be on some moist shit a little bit, because motherfuckers care more about what other niggas think about them than about their own shit. Meaning they care about what the next nigga think about the girl they fucking with than just fucking with a chick they want to fuck with. You see what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
and they miss out on shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I can attest to that, man. One time, like years ago, I remember going to a club. Like it was me and a group of homies or whatever. We went to a club. I think like 4 or 5 of us, and I was the only guy out of that group that was enthusiastic about hollering at women. And I'm still like that to this day. Matter of fact, a 6 that y'all talking about, 5 and 6s, one just texted me offering me the ass tonight.
Right,
who I've
right.
smashed before.
Right.
She's not an 8, he's a 6. And guess what? I might get it if I feel like it. But to get back on what I was talking about. Okay, we all went to this club, right? I'm in there, I'm hollering at the women. Guess what they doing? They standing there all in a circle, want to look grouped up and look cool with their arms folded. They sitting around, they watching women, they drink, and that be it. I'm like the only one. I was like, man, I gotta step away from y'all because I actually like women for real.
Right,
so
right.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what planet you new guys come from, where you guys just sit around. You want the woman to look into your eyes to get a signal. You just standing there.
Right.
You fold your arms, and and not to knock MGTOW or nothing like that. Because I agree with some of what they say about women and all that, but man, all this getting mad at women over their nature, that stuff ain't gonna help you get no sex,
Right,
man.
right.
Exactly. Women get on my nerves too. I ain't gonna lie, they get on my nerves. I don't want to hear half of the shit they got to say.
Exactly.
But I don't mind pretending like I'm hearing a little bit of it just to get what I want. And I get what I want, I can shut it down and be gone. But I just wanted to call in and say that, man.
Right,
Locario, keep doing your thing. Locario got great work and everything like that, man. If I was actually up there in New York, which I feel like I've learned a little bit more than a lot of you guys, and the reason I was saying it is based off the comments that you all made. And I would still pay for a session from them.
Right, that's what it is. Because you understand the game, though. You feel what I'm saying? You understand the game. That's what it is. You feel what I mean? So that's what's up,
what I'm saying? I understand this because I'm out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually out there approaching. I was approaching some today. And if this make y'all feel any better, I gave some chicks my number today. One of them hit me up. I texted her, said, "Hey, what's up, sexy?" She didn't reply. I didn't give a fuck. I erased her number. So if that make y'all feel better, that happened to me. But guess what? I'm not doing. I'm not crying. I'm not saying fuck them bitches. She's not like the 70-something I smashed in the past and blah blah. I don't give a fuck. I do this in my sleep. Nothing that they do can have an emotional effect on my life. So I just want to say that so you guys get off the goofy stuff, sit back, learn some game. And first of all, you talking about only talking to dimes. You guys can't even handle the 5, 6s, and the 7s. What makes you think you're going to get confident enough to just hop out there and be like, "Hey, hello, how you doing?" to a dime? I know you ain't going to speak to them. You think they Jesus Christ.
Right.
So you talking about so you talking about the 5, 6s, and the 7s, man. Work your way on up. Work your way up.
Right.
Then get to the dimes or whatever. But in the process, still holler at the dimes.
Real
so
shit,
I'm going.
Man.
I ain't gonna hold this line up too much. I'm gonna sit back and have several seats and learn some of this game. And
that's what's up.
Sip on this ginger ale.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Man,
that's real talk, man. Do is speaking facts, man. See, this is the thing, too. You don't want to go out there and lower your standards and shit. You don't want to go out there fucking with chicks you're not attracted to. You don't want to go out there and just be doing anything. You know what I mean? But you got to understand the reality of this shit is if you want a lot of chicks, you got to be fucking with the 6, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. You feel me? All that shit. What's going on, people? What's going on? Who's this? What's popping?
Oh, big bro, Locario, what's going on?
What's going on, bro? What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. I'm just chilling out at the crib watching the show.
That's what's going on. So what's good?
Yeah. Nothing much, man. I've been out here, hollering at these chicks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, hold on. Let me pause the video real quick.
This guy, they got the fucking...
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with you?
Yeah, so, I've been hollering at these chicks, man. Working on my game. Working on... Well, I had a question about the flirting.
Okay, cool. What's good? What's good?
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 situations I ran into.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, the first situation, I was at this bar.
Right.
And, so, I approached the chick or whatever, hollered at her, you know what I'm saying, said she was sexy or whatever, just got on her. Just got on her real aggressive, a lot of flirting, compliments, all that.
Right.
So she's feeling it. She's feeling it, like, you know what I'm saying, I got her laughing, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up meeting, so they were going to another bar. So me and my homie, we went to that bar where they were at.
Mm-hmm.
So we there at the bar, we chilling with them. I'm just, having small talk with her, flirting every now and then.
Right.
So she was receptive to the original flirting, like me complimenting her and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead, I was going to move it up to the touching.
Right.
So I grab her hand, she cool with that, she cool with the hand touching and all that.
Right, okay.
So she just chilling, so then I go in for the kiss.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't want to kiss though. She didn't want to kiss.
And was this kiss in front of everybody else or just y'all two together?
Well, it was everybody was there, but nobody was looking at us. Like I even like before I was about to kiss her, I even was like, "Hey, I'm about to kiss you." Nobody looking.
Right. And so she probably it was probably just because a lot of motherfuckers was there. But go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, she wasn't down with it. But whenever I tried to kiss her, kind of like like when you're talking to a girl, sometimes the energy kind of changes.
Right.
Like at a certain point, like like you can tell where the shit went left.
Right.
Like, okay, at this moment right now, the shit went left.
Right.
So like after that, you know what I mean? Her whole energy was a little different. So what you say with that she just wasn't feeling it or whatever, so just charged to the game?
Well, the thing was, in that situation, even though like there wasn't nobody looking, the fact that there was still people there a lot of times can make her not want to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that could be the issue. Also too, sometimes still you need to see and figure out how sort of like invested the chick is in the situation, because you could be flirting with a girl and let's say you touching her hand or whatever, but it still needs to be her showing being responsive to you. You understand? Meaning that because the way you're saying it is that you were sort of doing everything up until this point, like you flirting with her, you touch her hand or whatever, and the only thing she's doing is not moving her hand away, I guess, to a certain extent, but she's not really doing anything to you. So what I would suggest you do a lot of times too is sometimes you got to do shit where, let's say you holding her hand, you got to take your hand away and see if she's trying to come back at you, and you got to like take your hand away, stop flirting with her for a few minutes, give somebody else some attention, talk to somebody else for a few seconds, and see if she's trying to come back to you for the interaction. You see what I'm saying? And then once you see that she's coming back, then it's like, okay, I see she's coming back, that's showing interest, and then that's when you start it up again. You grab her hand again, you pull her in a little closer to you, and then you see her reaction to that, then you pull it all the way again. And you see like, okay, is she going to come back, whatever. So a lot of it is push and pull, because what you need to give her the opportunity to show you how much interest she has in you. You see what I'm saying? So it's good that you were actually flirting and touching her and flirting with her and all that, but also at the same time you still got to give the woman some room to be able to come back at you. You feel what I'm saying? To see how much interest they got. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so what you're saying basically is like, put it on, like put the flirting on, like do the flirting thing, and then kind of fall back.
Right, just kind of fall back just a little bit, just for a second, just to see how she's responding to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because like some for example, I remember I was at the spot one time and it was like a networking event. And so I'm flirting with this girl, flirting heavy, you know what I'm saying? And I had my arm around her a little bit, I had my arm on her waist. And I'm talking to her, I'm like whispering in her ear real quick or whatever. And then so I was like, yo, I'll be back. And I pulled away and I went to the other side of the room to talk to this dude I know real quick. So when I looked back at her, I kept seeing her looking at me. You see what I'm saying? Like checking me out, seeing when I'm gonna come back. So the fact that she was looking at me like that was showing that she was wondering or waiting for me to come back over there. So it was showing interest. The fact that she was basically standing there waiting for me to come back and looking at me. You see what I mean? And I wouldn't have realized that if I wouldn't have pulled away. And also pulling away a little bit also gives that uncertainty, because now she's like, oh shit, does he really like me? Is he really trying to do something? You understand? So that little bit of uncertainty makes her actually want to come on to the situation more. You see what I mean? But so what you did was good. It's just that sometimes what you might have to do is step back a little bit. The only time you don't really need to step back is while you're flirting and you're touching her, if she's already touching and flirting back with you. Then you don't necessarily need to step back because she is already showing the interest. You see what I mean? But if she's just sort of like going along with what you're doing, but she's not really showing the interest back, you want to step back to get her in that mode to really come at it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So, and then what if she doesn't though? Do you just start her to the game?
No. Well, if she doesn't, what you do is that you come back to the situation and flirt a little bit more, and then step back and do it again and see if she's going to actually... Because what it is that sometimes when you're dealing with a chick, their emotions are going all crazy at every fucking second, so that it could be literally 8:30 where she's not really showing any interest, and then by like 8:45, now she's showing interest. You feel what I'm saying? So at 8:30, she wasn't showing interest. You could fall back a little bit, and then when you come back to her around 8:45, then when you touch her again, she's gonna start touching you back or whatever it is. So sometimes it's just doing that, that push pull type of shit. But the thing is that at the end of the day, if she's not showing any interest after all of that, then you might want to charge it to the game. You see what I'm saying? So like if you pulled back already twice, and then you come back to her and you still trying to flirt with her, and then you try to kiss her and she's like moving back or she's not trying to do it, then you could charge it to the game at that point, because at that point you've already created or tried to create that sexual tension and she's not really going in. You understand? So you will want to charge it to the game, but also too, and this is again, is a lot of it is context, but if she's surrounded by other people, that could be an issue too, which is why she's not really doing it. You see what I mean? So it's a lot of these things you got to think about. So it'll be different if, like, let's say the people you were with, let's say they were inside, and let's say you pulled her outside, or you told her to come outside with you for a second to like smoke or some shit, and she came outside with you, and that was just you and her outside, then you could get a little bit of a stronger gauge to see if she's feeling you. Because the more private you are with the chick in situations, the better you're going to have to see how into you she is. Because the more she's not around everybody else or too many people she knows, the more she's going to show her real side. The more people are around, the less likely she's going to actually follow through and do the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
So that's what it is, man. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I had another situation where I was at the gym, and so I seen this chick or whatever. I approached her. Said she was hot as hell or whatever.
Right.
And got her number.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, she was mad interested. Like, you would have thought she was on the Bad Boy membership.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, she was doing all the shit that I'm learning. You see what I'm saying? Like. So the next day, I set up the date or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She mad cooperative.
Right.
So we meet on the date or whatever, and she, grabbing my hand and all that type of stuff, and like off the rip.
Right.
And so mad interested. So we both trying to kind of like work for each other almost.
Mm-hmm.
So. But I kind of feel like I kind of like overdid it. Like I might have talked myself out the pussy almost, like, or did too much. You know what I mean? Because she was already extremely interested in me.
Right.
So when a chick is already like all on you, like grabbing your hand, just like mad cooperative and stuff like that. Does the game still apply, or do you just fall back?
Oh no! The game. That's what I'm saying. It all applies. The game is still happening, because once she's showing that interest, all you really need to do is not fuck it up. You see what I'm saying? And all you need to do to not fuck it up is really, take that situation. Like, you got to move quickly. So what I mean is, if you're in a situation with a girl's, getting all touchy feely, she's cooperative, and let's say I'm making out. Be like, boom, let's go back to my spot. Let's go back to your spot. Let's do it. You understand what I'm saying? You just go in and do it. You see what I mean? Because most of what you're doing, if she's just, just being regular, like, the other chick you was talking about, most of what you're doing is trying to get her to that point. But this girl's already at the point. So all you need to do is not fuck it up. And the only thing you need to do to not fuck it up is to basically move it along quickly. So if you're there, you're kissing, you're doing all this other stuff. Hey, let's go get in this cab. Let's get in my car. Let's jump in a ride. Let's do this, whatever it is. And then you move quickly to your house or her house so you can get it popping. You see what I'm saying? Because if she's really feeling you and she's really about it, she's waiting for you to say that. She's waiting for you to make that move. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes if you have a chick who's bold, she'll say it for you. She'll be like, hey, you want to go back to my place? Like, I've been on so many dates like that where I meet a chick off of Tinder, we hanging out, we getting a drink, we kissing and shit, and then it's like, before I even can say it, she's like, hey, do you want to go back to my place? I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. You understand?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you just gotta move on it when you see she's at that point. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it, bro. That is
I can feel that.
That's it, bro.
And
But yo, I
I have one more
appreciate the
question.
call, man. I appreciate the call because I got a few more calls, man. I got like crazy people calling up here right now. You feel me?
Okay.
And this is
All
why I
right,
be
man.
telling you
Appreciate it.
guys. This is why I be telling you guys. You gotta fucking get the 30-minute game sessions because I go even deeper on it, and it's a half an hour with just you. So this is what I'm saying. Make sure you guys get that shit. All right, but I'm gonna holler at you later. All right, bro.
Okay,
All
family.
right, peace. Yeah, that's what I be trying to tell you guys. I know somebody was just trying to call up. Who is this? Hold on. Let me see. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this? Yo.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, I have a question.
Wait, what's your name? What's your
I
name?
had this girl. My name is Avesh.
And where you from?
I live in Seattle.
Okay, cool. So what's going on with you?
Okay, so like I had this chick in school, right? And she has like a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But like she always be telling me like, yo, cause I go to Shoreline. It's like a music school thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then she has a boyfriend and everything. But she's always telling me like, come to the piano room, come practice with me here. And her boyfriend is in the same thing, is in the same building and everything. But she's always like, come chill with me and stuff like that. And then she throws around like, you know, like little sex jokes here and there. But I'm like, so like, do you want to do something? I've tried to make a move before, but she's like, nah, I have a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And like, sometimes I get the vibe like, okay, like, are you just trying to like, are you playing games or, you know, like, but she's always texting me like late at night or.
Wait a second. So wait, you say she be texting you late at night? So how she got your number?
Yeah.
You gave her your number?
Yeah.
All right. Look, dude, you gotta charge this shit to the game, bro. Like just
Deadass.
immediately. You understand? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Yeah, you got to charge this shit to the game. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, it was.
she's
Yeah.
just using you for attention, and she has a boyfriend. So you don't want to be in that situation because you know if her boyfriend's a simp, which most likely he
Yeah,
is.
I saw him and he's he's major simp, you know, and like.
And that's
It's like I could, but you know, it's a
and this
situation,
is what I'm saying.
involved.
That's exactly why you need to leave her alone because her boyfriend's a simp, and simps are dangerous. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if if it was
like,
if it
I
was just
looked
some
at it, I
dude,
was like,
if it was
I
just
ain't
some
tryna
dude she
be
was
that.
smashing and the dude was a player, then you know it wouldn't matter at this to a certain extent because dude is cool whatever. He's like whatever. He ain't gonna give a fuck about that. But if a man is on some sim shit and he go crazy because he find out you messing with his girl, you don't want that type of problem. So just keep that shit pushing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, it's confusing because at times she's like when I'm in there, she's all like, "Oh, I'm gonna have this party. You wanna come to it? I'm gonna bring a bunch of girls, and then if you wanna come through, like, I don't know."
Well,
But
if
anyways,
anything,
I'm gonna
look,
take your word on it.
look, if anything,
Huh?
what you can do is have her hook you up with her friends. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
You understand? Other than that, you don't really fuck with her like that because the thing is, she's just using you for attention. She likes the fact that you giving her attention, calling her or y'all texting or whatever. Nah, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
You just you could keep her at arm's length. Have her go if you have a party. Yeah, go to the party, but holler at her friends. Keep her ass in the friend zone. You understand? And don't do. And the thing is, this is what I'm saying too. If you do keep her in the friend zone, she's gonna try to get at you more. You understand?
Oh yeah.
So make sure that you understand that and you don't give in to that bullshit. You understand? Just if you want to fuck with her friends, if she got some cute friends, holler at her friends, do that type of shit. But don't really hang out with her. Have her as like an acquaintance that you probably see around here and there. If she throw a party, you go to a party, but don't really do too much with her. You understand? Because you don't want to get involved with her and her simp ass boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So,
that was
Yes.
I saw that and I was like, I don't need to be in this,
Exactly.
And it's like the school that I go to, it's like every chick that there has like some type of boyfriend. And it's like, oh man.
Well, you have to find chicks outside your school, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me?
I'm right in the metro, but I'm still talking to girls like in the bus. Like when I
Right.
walk, I try my best to like. I have my Tinder thing going. I walk around like campus. I talk to girls, so like it's not.
like I'm trying to use the most of my time, like
Right.
that I do go out with.
Right. Nah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, keep doing that, and just don't spend too much time, worrying about this chick, and just have her as a friend on the side that you can use to get you more chicks. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, keep that shit pushing, and keep it moving. All right.
Yeah. Thank you,
bro.
man. That helped a lot.
All right, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the call.
All right.
All right. Yeah, man. So what's going on, people? What's popping in the chat room? Yeah, so. Alright, who's this calling? Let me see. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's popping? Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's this? What's your name?
James.
James, what's going on? Where you from?
New York.
New York. Alright, what's going on with you?
Yeah. This is the dude. Like you say, is always nervous.
Okay, what's going on with you,
But
bro?
anyway, yeah. Hey, man. So like my big question is like my thing is Mr. Step up my conversation game.
Mm-hmm.
So like real quick, like what are some things that I can do to speak with confidence and like conviction?
Well, basically, you just gotta practice talking. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. Like, just like this. Like, for example, if you notice, right? Like when I do these live streams, right? The reason why is easy, like it's simple for me to pick up a call. Somebody will fucking ask a question, and I just come up, with the best answer that I could come up with on the spot. Is all from practice. You see what I'm saying? And then through that practice of talking, I'm confident enough in what I'm saying because I've been practicing game for years. So the thing is that to talk with confidence and conviction, a lot of it comes from you practicing talking, practicing being in and being in those situations to practice. And then what's going to happen is you're going to start to pick up things automatically because you're building your verbal muscle. You feel what I'm saying? Just like if you're in the gym, you lifting weights, you're building your arms and your triceps and biceps and all of that. It's the same thing with talking and interacting with women, is that you have to practice talking and just practice talking with anybody. It could be men, women, whoever. Just practice having conversations, because what you want to do is you want it to be second nature as far as what you're doing. You understand? Like, you ever see a comedian on stage and a person says something in the crowd, and then the comedian quickly can come up with a joke to that person really quick? You understand what I'm saying? That came with practice. It's just off the top of their head. It's funny. It's because they practiced being funny. So it becomes easier for them to just, spit it out. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with rappers, where when a rapper could freestyle, the freestyle comes from practicing putting words together that rhyme for years. So when they say, oh, freestyle, they could just come up with little things here and there and just start spitting. You feel what I'm saying? But that comes from, a lot of time of practice. So the same thing for you. If you want to have more confidence, if you want to have more conviction in what you're saying, you have to practice talking, and also when through practicing talking, you're going to start to get the feel for interacting with people, which is going to make you more comfortable doing it, which is what's going to make you more confident doing it. You see what I'm saying?
See, like the thing is like I've like been in like situations where I've like talk straight through, but like sometimes on the like phone or like in like person with like chicks is like kind of hard for like some strange reason. Like I know you're saying to like practice, but like is there like a little mindset to like keep or?
Right. Well, it's the thing too. Like you were saying, you said you talk a little bit too long. When you're talking, remember it's when you're having a dialogue, it's back and forth. You understand? So a good part about that is actually also listening, because when you listen to what they're saying, it's going to be easier for you to come back with other shit to talk about. You feel what I mean? So it's sort of like that back and forth thing. It's a balance. So it's a balance of you talking, listening to what they're saying, then you say something back to what they're saying, and then it just flowing with the conversation. The problem is that you're probably thinking too much in the situation as you're talking. You're thinking, what am I going to say next? What should I do next? Should I keep going? I don't know what to say. And so all these things are going on in your head instead of being in the moment just talking and having the conversation. You see what I mean? And so that the mindset you have to have.
Do that though.
Right.
Sometimes I actually do that.
Right, exactly. You see what I mean?
Right.
So you got to have that mindset of just like understanding like, okay, when I'm having this conversation or when I'm talking with people, I'm being in the moment and just doing this. I'm just doing what's happening here now. Like, I'm not worried about anything else. I'm not worried about what I'm going to say next. All I'm worried about is what that person is saying to me now. And I'm listening to what they're saying and I'm taking in what they're saying. And then once they stop talking, then I'm going to come back with something else. And I'm going to say something based off what they said or another idea or whatever it is. So it's really just getting yourself used to doing that back and forth thing. And then when it comes to you interacting with women, right? And this is what I was talking about with, at the beginning of the show, because I titled the show "How Real Men Attract Women," and what it is that you got to go from learning and developing, learning how to talk to women, just in general, to actually flirting and being able to build sexual tension with a woman. And so that's the thing where I talk about when you talk about attracting the woman, because the thing is, there's a difference between just talking to a woman and actually flirting with a woman and building sexual tension. Because the flirting and the building the sexual tension that's the thing that gets the girls to want to fuck with you, to actually see you as a guy they want to have sex with. You understand? So that's the thing you got to really, really practice on. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm all right. Yeah. And to like piggyback off of that, and this is my last question.
Mm-hmm.
So like, when you're like in the game and like like talking with like females, like how do you know which technique to like use in like each specific situation?
Well, that's the thing. It's not necessarily there's certain techniques you can do which is a little bit more advanced type of shit, which is why I tell dudes go to Bad Boy membership, because I have I got advanced ways of communication on there. But what I would say just in general is the woman is always going to give you she's going to give you what to say, the ideas of what to say. So for example, let's say if I'm talking to a girl, right? And she says, I say, so, what do you do for a living or whatever, right? And she's like, oh, I'm a nurse, and I'm a nurse and I work in this nursing home or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, that sounds cool. I was like, is that something you always wanted to do? Is like, there's nothing else you ever wanted to do? And she was like, oh, well, back in the day, I used to be an actress or whatever and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, you do kind of look like one of those actress chicks. Like, you got a sexy, like kind of vibe to you. I'm feeling that. Like, I think you should, start to do more acting too. Like, so right now, all I'm doing is using the fact that she said acting and connecting, telling her she looks sexy. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to transition from regular talking to flirting now. You see what I'm saying? So what it is that you have to be able to pinpoint things to actually start other conversation threads. You see what I mean? And you can do that with anything. But again, it comes with practice, because you want to be able to, just like how I was able to use her saying actress to connect sexy, like, oh yeah, you look like one of those sexy actresses, blah, blah, blah. All I'm doing is the same thing as the comedian who says a funny joke from the heckler in the audience. You understand? I'm just connecting really quick. But in order to connect really quick, you have to practice talking, because the connections that you get that come really quick come automatically through the practice of you talking more and interacting with people more. You understand? So it's the same thing, and I always use this example of typing. When you don't know how to type, you're looking at the keys while you're typing. Once you learn how to type, you don't need to really look at the keys anymore. You just type, you just put your fingers on a joint and you're looking at the computer, and the shit is flowing. You type 50, 60 words a minute. So you go from typing with one of your index fingers to typing with your whole hand without having to look at the keys, and that comes from practice. So the same way where you're saying, okay, what's the technique or what's the formula to actually really sort of do it, is more so you talking enough to where you're able to be quick-witted, to be able to come back with whatever she's saying, to take it from regular talking to actual flirting. Because that's the key. The key is to go from regular talking and small talk to flirting. And so you have to be able to make those connections while you are having that conversation with the girl. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing that makes it happen.
Like, you know, like when I'm in that situation, and I'm pretty sure other dudes have this like issue too, but like when I'm in the like the situation and I'm like talking, it's like I like feel stuck in the, you know, conversation thread. Like it's like kind of hard to transition into like the flirting.
Right,
portion.
right. Well, this is what you can do too.
You found that, and like issue for you when you know first started.
Right. Well, yeah, that happens a lot when you're sort of like not well versed in having those type of conversations. Sometimes you get stuck, or you feel like, okay, I don't know what to say next, right? So this is the thing that you can do. You know, when that happens, all you need to do, and this goes for any of you guys out there, when you're talking to girls and you get stuck or whatever, at that point, all you need to do is really close the deal at this point. Because at this point, you have nothing else to say, or you can't come up with nothing else to say, you can't come up with nothing else to come up in a situation. So all you do is close the deal. So let's say you're talking to the girl, and then now you're like, damn, I'm stuck. So all you do is this, be like, hey, look, you know, I gotta run, but you know, you're kind of cute. Here, take my number down. We should get together sometime. You just close the deal and you keep that shit pushing. You understand what I'm saying? Or you say, hey, you know, you're kind of cute. I gotta run. Here's my, you know, give me a number. We should get together and you know, get a drink or something. So anytime you feel stuck, even if you've only been talking to a girl for like fucking 30 seconds or whatever, you understand? Once that stuck part comes, close the deal. You see what I'm saying? And then move on. Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want to be there being all awkward, don't know what to say. Now you're feeling all nervous, and then that energy comes out when you're dealing with her, and then it's harder for you to really close the deal or make something happen after that. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, just keep you know, practicing your talking, and you know, are you on the bad boy membership?
Nah, man, I'm like broke, man. I'm like
you gotta get on that membership, bro. Or at least get on the Patreon. You gotta get on that Patreon. The Patreon's $10. That's the cheapest joint. But yeah, definitely get on that, man, because that'll help you out. All right.
Definitely.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. So what is up, people? What's up in the chat room? Got my dude Bald Head Gang Jamaican. What's going on? Female Pimp Easy 00. Dude what 212 was good. What's popping with you? But yeah, you know, when you guys out there, you gotta really know how to transition this shit, man. It's really not that difficult. The more when you get the hang of that, doing that shit, man. What up, Jason? When you get the hang of doing that shit, it becomes second nature to you. And also, it's the energy you bring when you're flirting with the girl, which turns her on, which makes her want to fuck with you. Female Pimp ain't gonna call in. Female Pimp is supposed to been calling for fucking a lot of joints. Due to what 212 you said, do you believe that you can combine game and MGTOW? You say you don't think the two have to be mutually exclusive. Well, see, this is the thing. Let me speak on MGTOW for a second, because I keep hearing all these mixed things about MGTOW. Because, you know, one minute I'm like, okay, these MGTOW dudes, what they're doing is complaining about chicks. Then, you know, people get on my page and they're like, it's not about women, it's about the government, and it's about, you know, this and that. So I guess it, you know, and I've seen that where I understand where they're like, well, you know, shit is fucked up, and you know, the laws against dudes and all this other stuff. I understand that, right? But see, what people gotta understand, but also I see a whole bunch of videos, like 90% of videos, is about women. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't see a bunch of MGTOW videos about the government. Like if I see a dude's MGTOW channel, it's mostly about you know, women. You understand? I'm gonna take calls in a second. But the thing is, you can combine game with your MGTOW shit. But see, this is the thing you gotta understand. This is what you gotta understand, because if you're the type of MGTOW guy who's always complaining about women, and women are fucked up and they bitches and they suck and I can't stand these hoes and blah 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 blah, it's not gonna work for you. You understand? It's not gonna work. You you can't, attract women with that mindset. You understand? It's like this. If you keep saying, rich people are all crooks and scam artists and they're all evil, do you think you'll be able to get rich? You would not be able to get rich. Because if you hate rich people, you can't acquire riches because in the back of your head you think there's something wrong with being rich. You see what I'm saying? So if you're the type of MGTOW dude who's like, oh, these bitches and fuck these hoes and they on some bullshit, blah blah blah, how are you going to be able to attract the woman and get a girl when you're actually in front of a girl trying to get her? You got all that anger and frustration inside you. Because trust me, when you deal with girls, you have to have patience. Right? So how are you going to be able to deal with these chicks if you ain't got that type of patience? Now I hear some MGTOW dudes will say, well, I pump and dump, and some of these guys will be like, oh, I don't hate women, I just don't like the stuff they do, but I still like to fuck with girls. And so for those guys, yeah, the game could work for them if they know how to balance it correctly. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're one of those dudes who is on that other shit, I gotta learn how to fucking turn this ringer off. I don't know how to do it. I've been looking on Skype and it doesn't show me. But if you're one of those dudes that's like, oh, fuck these bitches, these hoes, and blah 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 blah, it's gonna be hard for you to get the girls. It's gonna be hard for you to attract them. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have to have a certain mindset when dealing with women in order to get them to fuck with you or get them to want to fuck with you. Because there's going to be shit that the girls are going to do. And then you're going to be like, oh, this fucking bitch, she's on some bullshit. She did this, she did that. And she's not going to want to gravitate to that shit. You understand? And it's not going to work out for you really well. You feel me? So, it's crazy. All right, so let me see who that was. You can call back. He's probably, I'm like, this dude was calling heavy. Calling heavy. Alright, let me see who this is now. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this? Yo. Man, you dudes be calling up and just... You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
Yo, Locario, what's good? It's Mike J from Chicago.
What's poppin', man? You was calling like crazy, bro. What's going on with you?
Man, I gotta help that brother out. That, you know what I'm saying? He got problems with his speech. I had that in the past.
Oh, word? Okay. So what's going on with you,
man,
though?
You know what helps out? Chiropractic adjustments and cold showers.
Oh, word? It helps with your speech?
Yeah, because it releases the tension, the cold, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Actually, I learned that from Eddie Fuse, too, the cold showers.
Oh, right. Shout out to my dude, Eddie Fuse, man. I'm gonna have to do a live joint with Eddie Fuse, man. Eddie Fuse game is on point. Make sure you guys subscribe to my dude, Eddie Fuse. That's Eddie, and Fuse is Fews. So check him out on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that helped out a lot because I had a lot of tension. I was going through a lot of stress. So them cold showers, that's the best. But them chiropractic adjustment, that shit helps you out with the tension in your spinal cord, which bothers, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of scientific shit behind it, but it does affect your speech.
That's
you know
interesting. Okay, I gotta check that out.
That shit is like, there's gas inside, like muscles and all that, man. They crack your neck up, crack your back up, man. You feel like Gumby, real
right,
loose, man.
Right, I feel you. But so what's going on with you, though?
Man, not much, man. I met this little 40-year-old, man, but I had to kind of fall back on her because I noticed a little pattern of her. You know, she's a boss. She got 3 kids.
Mm.
But, you know, she's like a manager, so I'm, noticing these little management tactics. I'm like, nah.
She's trying to do the management tactics on you? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to boss me around, you know what I mean?
Right. That's crazy.
And, I understand she runs the household, you know. I understand that she runs, you know, a crew of like guys at work, but you know.
Right. Yeah, nah, you can't let her do that on you, man. You gotta let her know what's what when she's with you. That's it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Right.
it, bro.
Like at first I was kind of like, you know, sitting back and letting her see what she was gonna do. Then when I started noticing the pattern, I'm like, all right, cool. So maybe next week I'll hit her up, and then I'm gonna take control of the situation.
Right. Nah, that's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do with that shit. But yo, let me. I got another call coming in because female pimp said she was calling, so I gotta get her real quick. All right.
Oh man, get female pimp on there. All right,
cool. Hold
Much
on.
love.
All right, female pimp, call back. 646-481-3901. I got the lines open for female pimp. Okay, call back. Let's see if female pimp will call back. It's funny. It's gonna be a dude calling talking about they female pimp and shit. Oh man. All right, let me see. All right, hold on. Yo, what's going on? Is this female pimp? Yo, who's it? Is this female pimp?
Nah.
See, female pimp trolling. We ain't gonna fuck with her. But anyway, what's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? My name is Kendo, calling from Orlando, Florida.
What's going on with you?
What's going on? Yeah, man, I got a very quick question I wanted to ask you real quick.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, I had this one broad I was just dealing with, man. I had to charge her to the game, man, because the broad, man, she was being very difficult, man, taking some instructions, man. You know, a brother like me, man, being a young brother, man, I ain't really got time for no rebellious broad like that, man. So
right.
I just want to get your opinion as far as like compromising, like whatever, like what's your how you feel about compromising or something like that as far as like dealing with a broad.
Nah, see, the thing is, you only compromise usually with a chick who is your girl or your wife or some shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you only compromise also in that situation based off of if it's not going to infringe on your bottom line or your purpose. You feel what I'm saying? So
okay.
if she's like, if it's a girl you just dating or whatever, you ain't really got to compromise with shit. It's just like, yo, we just fucking around. I just met you, whatever. Like, you either gonna fuck with me, how we gonna do this or not. Then if you've been dealing with a girl for a while and she becomes your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, you understand? You know, you could compromise on certain things, but it still has to be in alignment with what you're doing. So if you're trying to compromise based off of something that's gonna, like, let's say if she's like, oh, we should move to Europe or some shit because I want to go. She's like, I want to go there to do this and blah blah blah. But you know that you need to be staying in the U.S. to fulfill your purpose. You ain't gonna compromise by going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna do that. You understand? So you don't do something that's gonna go away from your situation. You understand? But if it's something like small, like, look, you going with your girl out to eat, and you know she's like, I want Burger King and you want McDonald's, and you be like, all right, look, let's go to Wendy's, and then y'all both go to Wendy's and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that it ain't no big deal. You feel what I mean? So you know.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just as long as they don't fuck with your purpose and all that other shit. You feel me?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right then, bro, man. I appreciate you answering that question.
Definitely, man. Appreciate the call, bro. All right.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Crazy. So what we got up in here, man? Damn, every time I do these late shows, man, my eyes be mad red and shit. Fucking tired and shit. Yo, I was up all day fucking with this Bad Boy book. So you guys better make sure you get the Bad Boy book when it comes out. All of you need to get a copy of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo. Hello?
Hello?
What's going on? Who's this?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's up? Who is this?
Who do you think?
Woman, if you don't tell me, is this female pimp?
You already know.
Oh shit, female pimp finally called. So you actually are a girl. Oh shit. What's going on?
Oh shit.
So what's going on with you?
Nothing. Just had to call, so y'all know I ain't no dude.
Oh shit. Well, we got we got to know how you look though. What's your Instagram? Don't try to be slick now. What's your Instagram? Why are you trying to be shy now? See, you see how she she just hung up. She just hung up heavy. She hung up mad quick. Oh my god. She hung up so fucking quick. You see that? I say she sound bad. She sound like she hot. Oh, hilarious. Crazy. She said I was probably one of her broads. He said she sounds scared. Oh man, female pimp, why you playing games? He said she flakes. He said the signs of a fat chick. Y'all terrible. Y'all terrible. Female pimp, you gotta call back, man. You got off too quick, man. You gotta tell these motherfuckers your Instagram. Oh man. But yeah, she don't want y'all to see. You understand? She wanted to keep the mystery going. Oh man. That's funny. Craziness. Yeah, what's going on? Who's this? Yo, what's poppin'?
Oh, yo, I'm
Hello, I can't hardly hear you. You sound like your phone is muffled or something. What's going on?
hold on.
You gotta speak into the phone, bruh.
Is this better?
I can't. You sound like you got your hand over the phone. What's going on?
Wait, yo, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, go ahead. What you saying?
Alright, so my name is John.
Okay, what's going on with you? Where you from?
I'm 18. I'm 18 in college.
Okay,
so,
what's going on with
out
you?
of question. So I met this chick, we were chill, and then I was just treating her like like any other chick, because I'm like, get on the chase, play the game a little, you feel me? And then this chick, like, and I pushed her away, the other girls usually come back, but she just stayed away, like, she wasn't messing with me anymore.
Right.
You feel me? So then I'm like, fuck, I kind of feel bad, because, like, she was probably a good girl, I asked her around and shit, and she hasn't been around, and, like, I kind of was feeling her, you feel me? Like, I feel like we had a thing, so I was like, yo, I went up to her, like, my bad, but, like, she just wasn't having it, so I just, like, left. You feel me?
So you saying that you was messing with... Hold on, so you say you was trying to mess with this girl, you sort of pushed her away, and then she didn't come back, and then you went and apologized to her?
Yeah. And she was cool. She was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. But she still wasn't fucking with me, like, she blocked me and shit, like...
What I mean, she not feeling you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like...
No, but it's because, though, I got mad at her, because, like, I would just be a dick to girls, and they would just come back, because, like, I have high social status, and a lot of girls fuck with me. You feel me? But she was different, and she didn't come back.
Well, that's probably because she's confident. You feel what I'm saying? See, when you be a dick to chicks, the chicks who gonna come back to that is insecure chicks. You see what I'm saying? If you fucking with a confident girl and you being a dick, she's gonna be like, yo, this guy's a fucking dick. I'm gonna keep it moving. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
but
what
now I'm just like, fuck.
But
I
see,
gotta move on, I guess.
Right, but see, this is what you gotta understand though. It's not about you being like you don't need to be a dick to get chicks to come back to you. You understand? If you're gonna be a dick, it should be you being a dick because you actually are a fucking asshole. You understand what I'm saying? Like that should be authentic to who you are. It shouldn't be like you're trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Sometimes I am an asshole because like I'm ego. I have a good ego and I think highly of myself.
Right.
So sometimes like if something like kind of doesn't go my way, then I'll just, you feel me?
Right. Well, that's the thing.
I wasn't like doing that on purpose.
Well, that's the thing. But either way, certain chicks, they just not gonna be, feeling you like that. So this chick was just one who wasn't really, for that type of
but
energy.
at first she was feeling me. Like when I posted, it was all good.
Right.
We were training together and everything. And then I got mad at her. I forgot she was a little because like how you go. And then I was like, I kind of was a dick. And then that was it. She was done.
Right. So you just got charged to the game, bro. That's all you got to do. That's all you could do. You know what I mean? But just in any of situations, just make sure that shit is authentic. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, you want to get chicks based off of authenticity. Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want to like fake and front and pretend, and then you don't get her, and you be like, shit, I didn't get her. And then if you would have been yourself, you could have got her. You see what I mean? So you never know. So just it's better that you just do that. They getting on you in the chat room. They saying it's past your bedtime, bro. All right, I'll let you. All right, peace. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all fucked up in the chat room. Y'all talking about he trying not to wake up his mom and shit. Oh, y'all are fucking hilarious. Oh man. Y'all still trying to figure out who Female Pimp is? Y'all like, yo, give me the IG. Hilarious. Hilarious. Shit is funny. George Hernandez, you said what's good with a paid dating site? What you mean? What you mean with the paid dating sites? You know. You said her IG is at Gabby3Shabby. Is that really the IG? So y'all go and check that out. You said is it gonna be a show on Friday? Yeah, I'm gonna do a show on Friday. Friday shows same, always happening 3 to 5:30 p.m. And so during the week, I'm try to do shows maybe Wednesday. I might, because I don't want to make a day during the week because I'm always busy. So I know Friday definitely always lock that time in. But during the week, it's a lot of different things going on. But guys, you got to remember that Thanksgiving, I'm going to be having a sale, the Bad Boys membership sale. Bad Boy membership sale. So I'm going to be giving you guys some free things when you join the Bad Boy membership on Thanksgiving weekend. Okay? And I might give you guys the Bad Boy book, if it's done by then. You understand? But make sure you guys get this book, though. How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, okay? This book right here is the shit. Let me see who this is calling right now. Yeah, what's going on? Who's this? Yo,
just a quick question is, no matter who it is, whatever, it's G from Orlando. Yo, what's popping with the paid websites? What you think about that? Like, paying for Tinder, paying for POF?
I mean, it depends, because I paid for Tinder because it gives you more access. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
So it all depends on what you're trying to do. Like if you actually, because the thing with Tinder is they got the thing where if you don't pay, you gotta wait like 12 hours to swipe again or some
24
shit.
24 hours, dog.
Oh, it's 24 hours now?
24
Oh shit.
hours.
You see what I'm saying?
24 hours,
so that's what I'm saying. So the thing is, if you want more access, you gotta pay. You understand for the access to, because again, Tinder gotta make their money. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to get some paper.
All right, I get that. But how do you make that decision based on your G? You feel me? Like how do you make that decision?
Well, the thing is this,
because so Tinder pimping you.
No. You gotta understand something. If you trying to get chicks, right? Let's say for example, you're not paying and I'm paying, right? I get to swipe forever. You feel what I'm saying? So now you gotta wait 24 hours. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm swiping a whole bunch of chicks and I'm getting a whole bunch of. Let me show you guys my Tinder joint real quick, so y'all can see what the fuck is up. Hold on. Let me pull out my Tinder joint real quick. Let me just show you the. And I haven't even been on this heavy in a minute, but let me just show you guys the match. The match thing. Let me try to get this in the screen so you guys can see. Hold on.
What you paying for that? What you paying for
this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you how much matches is on here.
I'm saying, but how much you paying? What you paying?
It's like $20. $20 a month.
$25. So what do you,
fucking...
when you break it down in your mind, what do you compare it to? You compare it to like going into the club?
Pretty much. You could probably say that. Damn, this shit ain't even showing.
So you compare it to like going in a club.
So it's like this. It's kind of like this. If you are trying to use Tinder, right? Because Tinder, what a Tinder is doing is providing you a service. You understand what I'm saying? So that you can actually don't have to go out and holler at a whole bunch of chicks. You can do this shit in your pajamas, right? So now, if they got the free version, right? You can still use the free version, but you got to understand the free version has its limits. You see what I mean?
Limits that word.
Right. So, but the thing is that you got to understand that it's a numbers game. So if you're only able to swipe 100 people, or and then your time runs out or some shit, and the thing is that now you got to wait 24 hours. I could swipe 1,000, 5,000 people, in one night or whatever the fuck I want to do, and then I'll match with like 50 chicks, and I could go out with some chick tonight while you're sitting there waiting 24 hours for the. You see what I'm saying? So
no, really love. I'm just trying to. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that G from you to understand.
Right.
What is it that makes you make that decision to do it? Because that's why I'm on the fence. I don't.
Oh, to actually like pay for it and stuff.
I feel like they pimping me. Like if I'm paying POF or I'm paying whoever, they pimping me.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I gotta get guys to understand. There's a cost to everything. You understand? Like, for example, let's use what I'm doing. For example, when you're watching any of these free videos, right? You don't gotta pay for none of these videos, right? But what you're doing is that you still are taking time out of your day to watch the video. So you're still paying for. There's still a cost. It's still your time, right? But also too, now if I say, hey, join the Bad Boy membership, or I say, hey, buy this book, How to Have Sex 2 in a Day, right? When you pay for those things, you're getting more information. You're getting a better value than what you would get for the free videos. Because when I do the free videos...
What exactly is your breakdown? So you got the Patreon as well. How much is the Patreon?
So I got the Patreon. The Patreon is the lowest tier is $10.
So what is that? So what is it? What's the dollar amount on that? What you dealing with there?
So the Patreon basically is that I got the Bad Boy Show on the Patreon, right? And I also have exclusive videos on the Patreon where that's only on the Patreon. So you have to be on the Patreon to get those exclusive videos. So in those exclusive videos,
what you pay 10?
Yeah, so
it's 10 a month.
10 a month, right? And so the exclusive videos, what it does is that I'm telling you stuff that you will never hear on the free shit. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to explain to you is that you have free stuff and then you have paid stuff. And so the paid stuff is always going to give you more than the free stuff. Always. You see what I'm saying? Like you're never gonna get what you can get on the paid stuff on the free stuff. It's never gonna happen anywhere you go, no matter what you're trying to do.
But I guess the thing is when you're on the outside looking in, like I said, you feel like you're getting pimped, but then
right, that's your thought process. You're looking at it as you're getting pimped instead of looking at it as you're getting access. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what you got to look at it. You have to say, okay, well, the free stuff is only taking me this far, right? So if I get access to this, what am I going? It's just like if you go to school, you go to fucking nursery, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and then they say, oh, you want to go to college? You're going to have to pay this tuition. You feel what I'm saying? So you're paying to get more. You understand? You're paying to get the other shit that's going to take you to the next level. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing that you got to understand. You see what I'm saying?
So I get you. So low key. I mean, not low key or anything. Out in the open, you okay with brethren's paying whatever it is the thing that they pay to get access per se, POF, Tinder, whatever it is.
Yeah, and it all depends. It all depends on what you're trying to do. Because some dudes, like I have a friend who he uses Tinder, but he don't really use it as much as I would use it because he has more time than me. So the thing with Tinder for me is that's good is I don't got time to really be going out to a lot of bars and clubs at this moment because I'm busy working, you know, doing this shit. So Tinder is like perfect for me. But for him, he goes out like 4, 5, 6 nights a week. You feel what I'm saying? So he don't need Tinder.
So the relativity in it is that he burning that money anywhere in the street anyway.
Right, like he's going out talking to girls, so he's meeting them already just on the street. Me, on the other hand, I'm not meeting them on the street as much as he is. So I use the Tinder. So for me, it's more beneficial to me than it would be for him. So again, it depends on what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Word, that's what's up.
But yeah, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool, peace.
Yeah, man. That's what I be trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell cats, man. Because see, that's the issue even with you know, with the stuff I provide on here is that dudes think the free stuff is the same as the shit that they pay for. It's like freaking, like, it's not even apples and oranges. It's apples and fucking steaks, lobsters, and shrimps. It's a whole fucking different joint. So that's what I've been telling you, you know, dudes, that they gotta know what it is. It's crazy. Crazy, man. You said, what if you just get the bad membership instead of bad boy membership? Hilarious. You said, what do I think of Plenty of Fish? I don't really like Plenty of Fish that much. I like Tinder, OkCupid, Bumble. You understand? Those are the joints. You feel me? My dude Johnny was popping. See, Johnny knows was good with the Tinder. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, you gotta understand, whatever you are paying for, that's what you get. Like you know those people who, because I used to do this shit too. Back in the day, like I would try to buy headphones for my CD players. That's how old, you know, back in the day shit. So you'd have the fucking CD players or the headphones that's like $2.99, or you got the headphones that's $14.99, or the ones that's $30-something or whatever it is. So you buy the $2.99 ones. Them shits hardly work. The shit sound terrible because you're getting what you pay for. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to understand that, you know, it's always going to be an exchange. Because even if you're getting something for free, you're still giving up something. You're giving your time and energy to that free thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to understand that shit. Just like when people sign up for the newsletter, you know, or to get my Undeniable Game program, go to undeniablegame.com. See, if you go to Undeniable Game, that shit is free. So you go to undeniablegame.com, you get my free program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 tips on how to attract beautiful women. Now, that shit is free, but guess what you're going to give me? You're going to give me your email. You see what I'm saying? So you know, so you can try to, you know, you can try to find ways around it. J. Henry, yeah, it's free. Go to undeniablegame.com. I'll put up the thing right here. www.undeniablegame.com. So if you go to undeniablegame.com, you can get my free program, Undeniable Game. You feel what I'm saying? Because, see, the stuff, you got to say something. The stuff I give out on YouTube for free, it's, you know, it's very good information, but you're only getting like 10% of what I give you. You want the other percent, you got to get the books. You feel me? You got to get the all that shit. Y'all talking about getting white girls and shit. See, when you black, man, oh my goodness. It's so easy. I don't know, maybe I'm biased. Maybe just because but I just, man. Nigga, I walk in a room and it's like the white chicks. Come on, son. And it's you know, it's funny to me. I never understood like why black dudes say they have issues sometimes getting with black chicks because most black chicks just want black dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy for me to get black chicks. It's It's ridiculously easy. You feel what I'm saying? Ridiculously easy. You said I'm not black, I'm OJ. Hilarious. Hilarious. Crazy. But yeah, the caller number is 646-481-3901. I was trying to sneak and show you guys my fucking Tinder count. But that shit was not coming up in the screen. It was blurry, but I got like 1,048 matches on Tinder, man. You understand? Tinder's that shit. I can't even lie. Of course, you got a lot of attention whores. You got a lot of bullshit going on there. But, yo, it's that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You said, so is it way easier to get black chicks than whites? For me, it's pretty much the same. For me, it's pretty much the same, man. You said talk about when I met Todd, RSD Todd. Now, Todd's cool, man. Todd is on point. I met him at this, I was at this restaurant with my girl. And I saw him, he was eating some food with some dude. And I was like, yo, this dude looked mad familiar. So I walked up to him. We just talked, real quick. Took a picture. He's cool. He's a cool guy. But hey, what's up? But yeah, so I don't know if it's like for me, it hasn't been like hard for me to get any type of chick, man. I don't know. Kobe, you said, so when you talk to a girl and run out of things to say, cut it short? Yeah, cut that shit short. Cut it short. Or let's say if you're at a party or something like that, or at a bar or whatever, you're talking to a girl and you run out of some shit to say, you be like, yo, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. You understand? You could go to the bathroom, come back, say some more shit, and then you can, close that deal. Poti Robbins, he said, what's the hardest race of women for you to fuck with? Like, which race cooperates the least? Shit, I don't even know who would I say cooperates the least for me in my personal experience. I don't know if what I would say who cooperates the least, but I don't know, but I could say I know for some reason, I don't know what it is, but Indian chicks be feeling me heavy. Like, I remember my ex-girlfriend, this Indian chick, and, it was just crazy easy. You said I got a callous thumb from swiping. But yeah, I don't know, I fucking, but I've been with every race, ethnicity, all of that shit. You said, have I gotten Arab or Chinese women? Yeah. I remember the last type of chick I messed with was an Asian chick, because I was like, I want to get every girl from every race, and I smashed every chick except for Asian chick, and I was like, yo, let me see what's popping. So, Oh, Johnny, you say you heard Indian chicks are racist? Everybody's racist, god damn it. Archie is 97 a month. You said, what do I think about racist women and their racist families? Fuck them. I don't be thinking about that shit. I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? If they on that shit, I don't fuck with them. You feel me? But see, oh yeah, too. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to be writing a new book on how to be more attractive to women, because a lot of dudes, we always talk about the whole looks thing, and you got to be the best looking guy, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna write a book, based off of that. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't want to put too many of the ideas out yet, because I don't want motherfuckers to come up with the shit. Because when you putting your ideas out, sometimes before you do it, somebody else gonna be like, oh, that's a good idea, I'm gonna do that first, and then they do some bullshit. So women are attracted to men, period, regardless of race. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. See, a lot of times what happens is dudes, they get caught up with the whole race thing. They think, oh, well, I'm black, so this type of girl's not gonna like me. Or I'm Indian, this type of girl's not gonna like me. I'm white, so this type of girl's not gonna like me. I'm like, dude, you gotta understand, when you approach a chick, you're gonna have some chicks who already have preconceived notions of dudes, or certain types of dudes, or they like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. But at the end of the day, when you're talking to a chick, it's a man and a woman interacting with each other. Period. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. That is what it is. But it's funny talking about race and all that shit, because the shit is funny to me, because it's like a lot of it is goofy, because dudes be like, yo, what's the I think somebody wrote in there, which race got the best pussy? It's like, what? Like, what I'm saying? Like, so that's crazy. But yeah, it's I remember when I was younger, my thing was, I wanted to get with and be with chicks from all backgrounds, shapes and sizes, everything. I was like, I gotta get with every type of chick. Just because I was curious. So I was like, oh, this chick is short. This chick is tall. This chick is fat. This chick is skinny. You feel what I'm saying? So I smashed all types of chicks. Oh, this chick is a dime. This chick is, not attractive to me, but I'ma still fuck her, because, dude, I done been with every type of chick you thought of or seen. You understand what I'm saying? You say, how about old chicks? Hell yeah, dude. I remember when I was 20, 22, maybe 23, there was this chick in Long Island. She was like 56 or some shit. And I used to bang this chick, man, and she would fucking buy me like t-shirts and sneakers and shit. It was ridiculous. You said, do I still fuck fat bitches? It's funny, like I think I retired from all that, I think, a while ago. Now I smash a thick joint, but if she's like, fat, like, because I fucked some fat chicks back in the day. You understand? And I did like smash a fat chick a while ago, and it was just like, I was just like, it's just too, like, I don't know, it's just too much work to me. Smashing a chick, like, but she wasn't like, obese or anything, but she was a fat chick. But the head game was incredible. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my God, the head game was great. It's like, man, it's like the fat chicks give the good head because, I don't know, is it overcompensating for being fat? I don't know. That's what people say, fat chicks give good head. Female pimp, you said fat guys are gross. But the only thing with no, truthfully, like, I don't know, like, because I think, like, back in the day, I had a few fat chicks I was fucking with. And then, you know, because it was a time where I actually liked fucking fat girls. And then, you know, it was kind of like, but it was also in the days where I was fucking every chick. Like, it was on, there was a time where if you had a vagina and you wanted to fuck, we fucking. You understand? So it didn't matter if you was fat, skinny, tall, short. But the thing is, I like thick girls. So since I like thick girls, it wasn't a stretch for me to fuck a fat chick. You feel what I'm saying? But my ideal is thick girls. I love fucking thick chicks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I love me some thick, like, thick girls that, you know, with the Kim Kardashian body, with the fucking Beyonce type body. That's my shit. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? What's popping?
Yo,
What
not
up?
to fucking OD, but what's popping with Cupid? You didn't say much about that. You said Cupid was.
You
was
calling
what
back to talk about okay, Cupid, nigga? you said
I'm
what
saying,
Papa? You
but
said
I'm
Papa?
saying, do you get like extra features or some shit like that or something like that? I don't know because I got a bunch of fat bitches on my shit.
Right. With OK Cupid, I think what did I do? I think I paid for OK Cupid once, but it wasn't like, it didn't really do much of a difference because OK Cupid, you could just really holler at whoever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's no limit. They, with the pay, they just sort of like give you extra options to, like.
Or do they throw you shit that's not available? Like they throw you a whole nother batch of some shit that you ain't looking at.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really that big of a difference. So with OK Cupid, I would say, you know, you don't really gotta really pay for that. You understand? Because you can really just holler at whoever. You understand? But Tinder, definitely if you want the most.
So that's mostly what you're rocking with right now.
Yeah,
Tinder, nothing else.
Tinder is my number one. Tinder,
That's the shit. That's
Tinder.
it.
I do Tinder, Bumble, and OK Cupid the most.
Bumble. You ain't paying for that though, is you?
Nah, I'm not paying for Bumble because Bumble still.
Well,
is
Bumble,
just
they
giving
just holler at you. They hollering at you.
Right. But it's like but I like Tinder the most though. That's like my favorite.
Well, that's what you're rocking with right now, Cupid. You got that shit.
Right.
You ain't even rocking with it. So
right. So it's like Tinder is like 90% of what I would use. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's just easy.
I got you.
It's easy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's really what it
Word.
is. Yeah, man.
All right. Good
try
luck.
that
I just wanted to double check on it.
All right, bro. No problem.
All right. Peace one.
Peace. You said he asked some questions like I'm sponsored by them. Oh man. Jermaine Jones, you said there's nothing wrong with fat girls. They just a little harder to manage in bed. That's true though. That's true. You said the caller is a walk-in, talking, frequently asked questions section. Oh man, don't quit for 3 man. You said, do I pay for Tinder? Yeah, I pay for Tinder. Tinder is that shit. See, I can't ever be mad at Tinder because I smashed a lot of chicks off of Tinder. You feel what I'm saying? I smashed a lot of chicks off of Tinder. And most of the chicks I met off of Tinder, we fuck on the first date. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, I remember, oh man. There was, you said, what's the shortest woman I've been with? Maybe like this one chick, she was like 4'11". She was super short. But yeah, I remember this bad chick I met off of Tinder, man. And this is the funny part. Shorty was so bad, and she didn't understand how bad she was. You understand? She was, oh man. But it was crazy. I didn't hit her on the first night though. But we went out. We got some drinks. We, you know, we talking, making out, and she was like thick as fuck. I was like, oh my god, like dude, because usually, you know, there's only a few chicks that I see here and there that make me like I really want to fuck them. Like I'm like, yo, I really want to fuck this chick. Like I really wanted to fuck this girl, and so, you know, the first date we went out, made out, did all that shit, but we didn't smash because I had some shit to do later that day, and then she had to get up early, or whatever. So I was like, all right, whatever. But then she hit me up later that week. And she was like, I'm in the city, and I'm like, she's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm chilling. I was like, let's get together. She was like, cool. She's like, I'm gonna get in the cab and go back to my spot. You can meet me there. And this is before I was using Lyft. So this is what made me get Lyft, because I was just using regular cabs. I would call like the regular cab company and shit, and was calling these motherfuckers. And I was like, yo, come to my house, pick me up, so I could go to this chick's house. And these cabs was taking forever. So I was like, this is some fucking fucked up shit. I'm like, I'm gonna end up not going over to this girl's house because I can't get a goddamn cab. You understand? But then finally got a cab, got over to the spot, get to the spot, and, you know, go in there. The chick got on some spandex and a t-shirt. I was like, oh my fucking god. So go in there, and I was like, yo, let me use the bathroom real quick. I go to the bathroom. I come out the bathroom. This chick has on a thong, and and just no, she's shirtless and just has a thong on, and she's laying on her bed. She's laying on her stomach. So as I come into the room, all I see is the thong and her back, and just her just on the bed texting on her phone, just chilling, waiting for me. So I go in there, and dude, oh, man, the ass was spectacular, man. It was just, oh my god, dude, the shit was, it was great. It was fucking great. And then this chick, you know, she gave me some head, man, and dude, it was like I had to stop her. And you know, when you gotta stop a chick from giving you head is because, you know, is good. You got, you know, like I had to stop her for a second. I was like, hold on, wait a second. She was white. She was from like, she was what was she from? She was from like fucking Scandinavia or Sweden or some shit. I can't remember exactly where the fuck she was from. But dude, the ass was crazy, bro. So she gave me the crazy head. I had to stop her. And I threw her on the bed. She went on the bed or whatever. And I put on a condom, and the condom was so tight, and as I was about to go in, the condom fucking popped, because I guess I like went in too fast or something. I think I was excited or some shit. But the condom popped. I was like, fuck. So I threw that shit off, got another condom, went in, then we started fucking or whatever. And yo, like, now that I think about it, her ass could have been fake, because that's how perfect it looked. I was like, this chick's ass was ridiculous. Like, her ass was ridiculous. Like, she had that like fucking Amber Rose Black China ass. Like, she looked like she could have been a stripper if she wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was ridiculous. Or I was wearing Durex too. Yeah, I was the Durex joints. So I'm smashing. I'm hitting it from the back, whatever. No, first I'm doing a missionary style. Then I turned over, hit it from the back, whatever. And oh my goodness. You said, did I eat the ass? No, I didn't eat the ass. But I did go down on her. I fucking went down on her from the back. I was just like, oh my god, this fucking chick was great. And this is from Tinder. Okay? This is Tinder shit. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, don't sleep on Tinder. Don't sleep on Tinder. I'm telling you. Man, that shit was great. Man, that shit was great. But one of the coolest situations I had when it came to sex though was you said please answer moving in silence question. I didn't see the question. That's what you guys got to call up, man. Call up. Call up, man. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
What's poppin', man?
Chilling.
Lexus 119.
What up?
Listen, I had to call, man. Yo, listen, so basically, you got destroyed by a Ukrainian chick, bro. You let her bring you over the crib and get the KO that easy. What's pop? You supposed to be training, baby. What you doing?
Nah, she was dude. It was crazy, B. Like, man. So I was like, man, that shit was great, B. Like it was because you know what it was? It was like the body was crazy, the pretty face, like she was on point, dude. Like she was on point. She had the accent and everything. It was just like everything was on point. So I was just like, man, you know what I mean? But it was great. That shit was. But this is what I'm telling dudes about Tinder though, because shit like Tinder and all these other sites. What they do is a lot of times when you meet these chicks and they actually want to meet up with you, a lot of times they're already thinking about fucking you most of the time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that's why I definitely.
Hold on. So basically, you got in that thing and it started to fizz in the first 3 minutes. That's what you're telling me? Like was it that crazy? You had
No, I was talking about the head. The head was crazy.
Oh, okay,
yeah, that's why I said I had to
okay.
stop her because the head was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like she
good head bro can cut the round really short. That's why I don't have them go crazy with that. I'm like, nah, shorty, don't use your hands because you about to fuck up the round.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So and see me, I'm the type of dude where I could last and shit, but it was something I was just like, yo, like this shit crazy. I was like, look, chill. I was like, hold on. We gotta pause for a second. We gotta chill for a second, and then I was like, I gotta put this condom on so we can get it in, because this shit about to be over in a minute if you keep doing what you're doing. So I had to.
Hold on. She mouthed your joint with no rubber off the rib. Oh,
yeah,
she
man,
ready.
that shit was lovely.
She was ready. Yo, hold on, no, listen. So let me ask you this.
Right.
Like, okay, like this, like. I've been single for like 3 years. So I've been doing my thing, right?
Right.
Bro, I don't really believe in monogamy. Like, bro, like if I ever get back with a chick, bro, because I got out of a 7-year relationship in like 2014, and ever since then I've been, getting my money, fucking around, working on my game, shit like that. But mainly focusing on, getting this money. But the way these girls move, bro, I don't really believe like monogamy, bro, is like the tooth fairy. I don't believe in that shit.
Right.
Like, I don't like these girls. The way they move, I don't believe in that shit no more.
Right.
I just don't.
Right.
So when you went from like, because I guess you're in an open relationship, right? So
right.
What made you? What was your mind frame walking into that? Was it because how you was in the game? You seen girls who were married and was in relationships that fuck with you anyway?
Right. Well, this is the thing. The reason why I wanted to get into open relationship or be in an open relationship was because for me, I already knew that I didn't I wasn't going to just be with one chick because this is what happened. My ex-girl, right? Me and my ex-girl was monogamous, and we were together for like 2 years. But I cheated on her like maybe like 17 times. You feel what I'm saying?
God damn.
Right. So the thing was, she broke up with me, but she never found out I cheated on her. Like, we just broke up because she was moving away and all this other shit or whatever. So, we broke up, whatever. So I said to myself, look, the next time if I get into an actual relationship with another chick, I just got to keep this shit open. Because the thing was, while I was cheating on her, it was stressful because I kept watching my back. I was like, almost got caught once because I was with some chick. I was walking with a chick while I seen one of her friends walking down the block and shit. So, you see what I mean? So I said, for now on, if I want to make sure, do something with a chick, I got to make sure that the girl I'm with, we're open with the shit. So I just told, who's my wife now, I told her, look, we need to keep this open And then me and her have been together. We've been together for like the past 11 years now. You see what I'm saying? And it's been open the whole time. You feel what I mean? But see, the thing that you know, made me want it to be open is not necessarily because of how chicks be, you know, acting and shit. It was more so because I wanted it like that. I wanted to be able to have the freedom to fuck with a whole bunch of girls, but also at the same time, to your point, you know, because a lot of dudes, they be like, yo, I can't, like, how do you do that? And that's crazy. And how you gonna be in an open relationship and blah 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 blah. The thing I always tell dudes is that, yo, the chicks you fucking with, like any chick you fucking with, she's most likely fucking with a whole bunch of other dudes anyway. Like if you're just dating her, you feel what I'm saying? So it's basically the same. Actually, it's the same thing. So my thing is, I would rather be in a relationship where I'm free to do what I got to do, you free to do what you want to do, and we share time together because, you know, I like being with you, and then we just keep that shit pushing. Versus I'm with you and I gotta be worrying about, oh, is this dude fucking you, or she gotta be worrying about me fucking some other chick. It's like, nah, it's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? In most cases. So I always, you know, I give a shout out to people who are monogamous and who actually can stay monogamous. I'm like, that's cool. But for most motherfuckers, they can't do this shit. You understand? So it's like, or they don't want to do it, but they still end up doing it, and then shit go crazy.
You know what's crazy though? A lot of dudes actually want open relationship, but with the monogamy from her side. Like, how do you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to move, but they don't want her to move. So how do you allow her to do her without being emotionally compromised when she do go out? You know what I'm saying? Like, when she do let her do hit, like, how do you, like, do she tell you when it happens, or is this something I don't speak on?
Yeah, nah, we speak on this shit. Like, we know, like, I know it's happening, but the thing is this: you could have an open relationship where you're doing shit and she's not doing shit, but you got to get a girl that's going to agree to that. If you want to get, because like,
tough, bro.
Right, I mean, it could be tough in certain situations, but some girls might not give a fuck and they'll do that. But this is the thing with me though, is that the reason why, and this is hard for a lot of guys to, or not even just guys, but people to understand, and this is just a different level of thinking or awareness, is that if I'm with a girl, right, and I'm having a good time, right, with another girl, right, and I'm enjoying myself, right. So if I'm doing that and I'm having a good time and enjoying myself, and the reason why I could do that, and part of the reason why I'm enjoying myself with this other girl, is because I have my wife. You see what I'm saying? So in juxtaposition to that situation, the reason why I'm enjoying this other girl so much is because I'm in a situation with my wife where I'm able to do that. So that's part of it. So now, if I'm enjoying myself, I look at it as, how am I going to deny my wife to enjoy herself? You see what I'm saying? Because the same way I'm enjoying myself, I don't want to be the only one feeling that. So it's like this. It's like if I went somewhere, let's say I go to a club and the club is popping, it's free drinks all night, and it's dope, and it's mad hot chicks over there, right? Now, am I gonna keep that experience to myself, or am I gonna call you on the phone and be like, yo, my man, there's a club, you gotta come through, free drinks, chicks everywhere. Like, I'm gonna tell you to come down to the club so you can experience it too. You feel what I'm saying?
Now let me interrupt you real quick.
Right.
So okay, like a lot of dudes, they're afraid to let that happen because they be like, damn, I feel like, because I honestly feel men can have sex with a girl and not be emotionally attached. I feel like women have to at least, now you done dealt with a lot more women than me. I don't have my fair share. Like, I'm up there, but it's like, I feel like women have to somewhat like you to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a vibe to go off of, but they have to like you. So I'm thinking like a man can do it and like they can do something and keep it pushing. It's like women have to have that lasting feeling. So do you ever worry like, damn, like, yo, son, one nigga might smoke her boot something crazy and that's it. Like, she's gonna be like, nah, I need this.
Nah, that's the thing. For women, you gotta understand something. A lot of times women, they're going to, like you said, they're gonna get attached emotionally based off of what's going on with the dude. Because a lot of times, so for example, like I could see a chick who I'm like, she's okay, I'm not that attracted to her, but I'll smash, you understand? But for a girl, she's like, she want to sort of like feel him out, get to know her or whatever, and all this other shit. You understand what I'm saying? So So the thing is that she might have sex with that guy because she actually likes something about him versus me having sex with a girl because she's just there, she got a fat ass. So the thing is, I don't get nervous about her going because the thing is that other guy's not me. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, what that means is there is no competition, and that's the thing that dudes don't understand. And the reason why dudes get scared is because they feel there's nothing special about them. The only time you're gonna really be scared about any of that is if
you lack something.
Right, if you feel like you're lacking something. And this is why a lot of times where you have, and this goes all across the board. If you have it's like, okay, like let's say for example, if there was another dating coach, right? And I was talking shit about another dating coach, that's showing insecurity in me because I'm scared. I'm like, oh my God, no one's gonna want to listen to me anymore because there's this new dating coach over here. You feel what I'm saying? But see, if I understand my value, I understand that they can't get Mr. Locario advice. They can only get it from me. You feel what I'm saying? So my girl can only get the fucking experience from me if she wants the experience through me. She can't get that nowhere else. You see what I'm saying? So
you put in her head that you are high value, so if she do maneuver, she's going to lose a note.
Exactly. And that's the thing. You see what I mean? And on top of that, if she does leave, then that's cool too. But that's a whole nother level of awareness, understanding that you don't really own anybody and you can't really hold on to nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because even if you're in a monogamous relationship, your girl could always leave whenever. You feel what I'm saying?
Never happened.
Right. You see? So, because a lot of people ask me that, they're like, "Yo, aren't you scared your girl's gonna leave you?" I'm like,
monogamous, fuck.
Right. I'm like, aren't you scared your girl's gonna leave you? In your monogamous, it could happen anywhere. You see what I'm saying?
And the worst part about getting left when you're monogamous, right? You ain't got that many hoes, but if you're in an open relationship, it's like another girl could just take her place.
Right. And on top of that, this is the cool part about open relationships that people don't understand is that, let's say if I meet a new girl. Right? Because this is the difference. In a monogamous relationship, if a guy meets a new chick and he's cheating on his girl with this new chick and he likes the new girl, he feels like, I gotta dump my girl to get with this new girl. You see what I'm saying? I don't ever have to dump my wife. You understand? To fuck with other women. You see what I'm saying? And vice versa. Like, she don't have to not be with me to enjoy other situations. You see what I'm saying? So
do you agree? Do you agree with Floyd Mayweather when he said having one girl is close to none?
Oh yeah. That's a old I think that's like a pimp saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
he said I feel like having one girl is close to none.
Right.
And I'm like, and the more money I make, it just seems like I don't. What benefit would it be for me to have one girl? I'm like, I don't feel one girl can handle me. Honestly.
Right. And on top of that, you gotta understand. There's always that dynamic of, because, and this is how people get tricked about relationships, because I'm sure that you probably have a few friends, maybe guy friends, and you know that I'm gonna call so and so to go watch the sports game, and I'm gonna call this other dude to go to the movies with and see this fucking Justice League movie because he likes comic books and shit. So you got different people you chill with for different reasons, but all of those people entail what you like. So when you're in a monogamous relationship, what happens is you're with that one person, but that one person doesn't fulfill the type of company you need for all the other facets of your personality. You see what I'm saying? So for example, even with my wife, she don't like going to watch scary movies, but I like watching scary movies. So I might go by myself, or if I want company, I'll bring somebody else, another chick who likes to watch scary movies. You see what I'm saying? So I'll do the scary movie thing with her, but I won't do it with my wife. I'll do something else with my wife. You see what I mean? And this is what I always tell dudes: the game is about them. This is what I mean. It's like the whole shit is really about me. You feel what I'm saying? So when I approach my girl and I said, "Look, I want an open relationship," that's all about me. Now she's saying that she want a relationship open relationship too. That's all about her. The game is always selfish. It's about you. This is why you got to be yourself and be true to you, so that you can find other people who are also selfish, and then your selfishness, both of y'all selfish shit connects. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
Got you.
You see what I mean?
You know what though, bro? I appreciate that, man. No, I just wanted to ask your opinion on that, 'cause I'm like, I just don't believe in that monogamy shit anymore, especially how social media is growing every day, and like different apps and all this weird shit. So I'm like, nah. But nah, I'm gonna hit you up on Friday though, bro. I just want to hit you with that real quick.
That's what's up, bro. I appreciate the call, man.
All right, stay up, bro.
Yeah, man. Because the thing is this is that and that's a good question, because a lot of people don't don't understand this shit. They're like, I don't get that, and how did, because they're always thinking through the monogamy paradigm, and it's not wrong with being in a monogamous relationship, but you got to be authentic with that. Like, I have a friend who, him and his girl been together for like 15, 16 years, monogamy strong, and they're on point. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that what you're doing is good for you. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand what you're doing is good for you. Because dudes always be telling me, they be like, yo, how you comfortable with another dude messing with your girl? And I'm like, how are you comfortable with another dude messing with your girl? Because usually that's happening behind your back and you don't even know. Or when you're just dating women, a woman you're dating is also dating other men. You understand? So you gotta, it's like, dudes don't understand that shit. Because a lot of shit, really, what people gotta understand is like, a lot of things are labels and bullshit people put on top of shit to not really to mask what's really going on in reality. They like to chop up reality in different things, but reality is one thing that's actually connected to, everything's a connection. Everything's connected to everything else. You feel what I'm saying? Because I get people, they're like, oh, but it's different because you're married and these other people are just dating. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's basically the same shit. It's just different names. You feel what I'm saying? Because I say it like this. If you saw two couples were in two different rooms having sex, and one couple is married and the other couple is just dating, how would you know the difference between the two couples? Like, unless you see like a ring on the finger or whatever, but besides that, you wouldn't know the difference. But the act is the same shit. They're both having sex, right? One is married, one isn't. But the only thing that's different are the labels. One is married, one isn't. But they're doing the exact same thing. You see what I'm saying? You said if I had kids, would I still be in an open relationship? Yeah. You guys got to look up Juju Mama. That's my people's right there. That's they have a company, is Kenya K. Stevens and my dude Rakim. They been in an open relationship for like 20 years, and I think they got 3 kids. You understand? Jermaine Jones, he says, so am I saying you can't be serious these days? What do you mean, in a serious relationship? No, yeah, you could be in a serious relationship. But see, that's what I'm saying. Serious relationship is open or monogamous. You understand? But see, people think a serious relationship just means monogamy. You said who created monogamous relationships? Shit, I don't even know. I got to look all that shit up. But the funny part is that polygamous relationships have been around even before monogamous relationships. You feel me? Wait, dude, what 212? What were you saying? Okay, moving in silence. You were saying, do you think so-called dimes are easier to get than less average females? No, not really. Because, so you got to understand, what a dime is and what an average female is subjective. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that you can't say a dime is going to be easier to get than an average female, because what's a dime and what's an average female? Because you can say, let's say, for example, you say, like Megan Fox is a dime, and someone says that, I don't know, freaking Jennifer Hudson or some shit is average or something. I'm just, picking 2 chicks. Right? Someone says Megan Fox is a dime, Jennifer Hudson's a average chick. Then somebody else might say Jennifer Hudson's a dime and Megan Fox is an average chick. You see what I'm saying? So who's gonna be harder to approach or get with, or who's gonna be easier. It all depends on the actual girl. You see what I'm saying? Because guys be thinking, because a girl, they think that a dime is an actual, like, you know, like a different species or some shit. You know what I'm saying? A dime chick is really your opinion. What a girl is your opinion. That's really all it is. It's crazy. Damn, what time is it? Shit. All right, I'm gonna do another 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to go in a second. Used to tell you a crazy story in the field. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you this story real quick that I thought was funny. I don't know if I told you guys this before, but so my dad, my father, he has a reggae band. So him and his band would like tour around the country and all this other shit. So one time they did this off-Broadway play, and they were like a band inside the play, and the play was about like Jamaica, some other shit, 'cause they have this Jamaican band. So I come to the play to see my father and his band, and there's this chick who's like the stage manager there. So I meet the stage manager, and we talking, right? And so I said to her, yo, we should get together and hang out. You know, I was like, how long are you going to be in the city? And she's like, I'm going to be here for, another week. So I said, cool. So I give her my, my number or whatever, and then I take her number and all of that. And then we get together, and then we go and get a drink, right? The next day. Next thing you know, we in like Central Park, we're walking around, kissing, talking, chilling. And I said, so where you staying at? And she's like, oh, I'm staying at, my boss's apartment. So her boss has an apartment near Central Park. So her boss is this lady, some other lady or whatever. So I was like, oh, damn, you staying at your boss's house, so I guess we can't really go up there and make something happen. So she's like, no, let's go up there. So we go up to the fucking boss's house. Now the boss is sleeping in the room, and me and her's in the living room. And the boss is sleeping in the room, the door's closed, and we just in the living room. So me and her start kissing in the living room and shit. And we making out or whatever, and then she's unzipping my pants and shit, and then we're going at it, and I'm fucking her, and she kept like putting her hand over her mouth so she wouldn't scream, and then so she wouldn't make noise and shit. So I'm hitting it, all this other stuff, right? And right when we're done, right, this chick, she didn't give me no time to really even get dressed. Like right after, like I nut and shit, this chick is kicking me the fuck out of the house, like in 2 seconds. Like I'm walking out the hallway with my pants on my ankles because she heard her boss getting up. You feel what I'm saying? So the boss is getting up out the room, and this chick threw my fucking clothes out and like kicked me out the shit and just closed the door. So I'm in the hallway with my boxers on, my pants half up, no shirt. You feel what I'm saying? And but it was funny. I was laughing about this shit because I thought this shit was hilarious. And so next thing you know, I bounce or whatever and all that other shit. I never heard from her again. You know what I mean? But the sex was crazy. But I was just like, I said the boss might have joined too. I know, right? So I was thinking. But it was crazy because we had sex so fast. I swear we must have fucked for maybe like 7 minutes. Just straight. Just going in heavy. You understand? It's crazy. I was like, man. But yeah, it's crazy out this motherfucker. But let me see. Hold on. Let me try. I'll get one more call before I go, because it's getting late as fuck up in this bitch. I gotta finish writing this book and shit, or editing this book, getting this shit popping. Why does shit be acting like this? Sometimes I try to type the number and the shit don't go in. But the number is 646-481-3901. WJ, you said, do you think the Tinder boost or the super like does anything at all? I mean, I think the super like on Tinder notifies the person and they say this person liked you, so it like puts you on the top of their list. And the boost is good to an extent because it puts your joint in front of a lot of photos, and then you could just start swiping like crazy and just go in. Jay Henry, you said, when you see a chick at the store, how do you come up with an indirect opener on the spot without using canned over and over in the same line? Well, that's the thing. If you're going indirect, you don't, you're not really, you would never really say the same thing over and over, because indirect a lot of times is you're just using shit in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? So let's say if you were in a like convenience store, one of those like little bodegas or whatever, and a chick was standing there, and you say to her, yo, have you ever had payday candy? This, I heard these are good. You understand? So you're talking about the candy bars right there, right? That's an indirect opener. If you're at a clothing store, you see a chick, and then let's say you're looking at some shirts, you'd be like, yo, let me ask you something. You think this shirt looks good on me or whatever? So that's an indirect way of, talking. You're talking about something in a situation to have, conversations. Oh, shout out to my dude Blackie Speaks is in the building, in the chat. Make sure you guys, subscribe to Blackie Speaks, because he has some on point videos about hip hop, because he goes in. So make sure you guys, subscribe to Blackie Speaks, because his videos be on point. I'll be watching them joints like every day. Real shit. Man. You said, who's the chick with the curly hair? What chick? You said, what's your guideline as far as women asking for money when you first meet them? Hell no. You don't give them chicks no money. Crazy. Omar Wall, you said, what's the most chicks I ever got in one day? What do you mean, get numbers, or what are you talking about? Poti Robinson, you said, how do I be a wingman for my friend that's trying to get girls? Go on my page and type in, I have 10, I think it's called 10 Rules of Being a Good Wingman. So I have a video on that. So, crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's so. What's up, Blackie Speaks, man? Yeah, keep doing them videos. Them shits is good, man. Let me see if this shit's working again. Let me see. Why is this shit? I try to type in this shit. But yeah, the caller number 646 481 3901. But yeah, it's getting about that time, people. So listen, look, I'm going to be doing the show on Friday. So 3 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys get a copy of How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, or what is that saying? The ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Yes, make sure you get the hard copy, audiobook, or the ebook, right? And make sure you guys look out for the Bad Boy book, which is coming out soon. Let me see if I could give you guys a little preview of the cover that I got on here. Hold on, let me see. See if I can find it. Let me see. Bad Boy book cover. But yeah, I wanted to make sure you guys, make sure that you look out for the Bad Boy book, because that shit's gonna be off the hook. Bad Boy book cover. I know I emailed it to myself and shit over here. Give me 1 second. Why can't I find this shit? Every time when I'm trying to find some shit, can't find the goddamn shit. Oh yeah, here we go. Is this it? Hold on. This is the Bad Boy book that's coming soon. You feel what I'm saying? This is going to be the shit. So you guys got to, look out for this book. It's going to be coming soon. I'm going to probably try to have it like maybe by the Thanksgiving weekend. It's probably going to be out. But if not Thanksgiving, I'm going to definitely have it around Christmas. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to make that happen. You said, do I still do the Q&A show with Steve Dedeen? Yeah, we actually gotta figure out another day to do that because our schedules switched up. So I gotta talk to my dude Steve because we gotta figure out another day to make that happen. But yeah, we're gonna do the dating advice hour again soon. You feel me? But it made, we gotta switch some shit up. But yeah, so the Bad Boy book though is gonna be tight, and also it's gonna come with exclusive Bad Boy audio by me and Miles Cunningham. So it's gonna be tight, and it's the book is gonna be $27 for the book. So you get the book and the audio. It's gonna be hot. And real quick, I just want to say to you guys that I appreciate every last one of y'all. Seriously, like I appreciate everybody who watches. I appreciate everybody who joins the Patreon, who's on the Bad Boy membership, who buys any one of these books. You understand? Because I appreciate that, I'm able to give you guys the game. You feel what I'm saying? And that you guys can benefit from it. And that, and anybody that sends a donation for a video, anybody that buys the book, anybody that joins the Bad Boy membership, that helps me to continue to do this. You feel what I'm saying? So, so I don't have to, go in and get a job at McDonald's or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to see me at McDonald's asking, do you want fries with that? You're going to be like, yo, Miss Locario, why are you at McDonald's? Be like, shit, nigga. Got to make some money. He said, can I make an in-depth video on approach anxiety and hesitation? Yeah, I should do that. I'm gonna try to get to that soon. I got to write that down. Let me actually write that down in my video log, because people give me ideas and I gotta make sure I write it down so I don't forget the shit. Approach anxiety video. All right. You said, where's Miles? Miles is in Florida right now. Miles is in Florida. I'm going to be going out to Florida in January, so we're going to be doing a lot of live joints in Florida with Miles when I get over there. You feel me? Crazy. But damn, it's like fucking 2:10. All right, look. Let me shout out you guys real quick because I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta finish the shit before I go to sleep. But I want to shout out all the people up in the chat room who we got up in here. Oh, now y'all want to call now? See, y'all playing games. And I'm taking this last call, and then we're gonna go. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this? Yo. What's going on? All right. You ain't want to say nothing. I'm about to hang that shit up. All right. So that's it. So listen. Appreciate you guys calling. Who we had in the building? We had Omar, Jermaine Jones, Moving in Silence, Don't Quit, Pody Robinson, Dude What 212, SWPX Philly 215, Ballhead Gang Jamaican. My dude Blackie Speaks is in the building. The Alpha Male, J. Henry Beats. Who else we had here? Sticky E was in the building. Lexus 119. Who else? Chris Von Doom. Did I say Jermaine Jones? Jay is in the building. King Kofi. We have Female Pimp call up earlier. We need to get Female Pimp to call back in and stop fronting. Who else we had? Archie McKay, Kenan Harris. Who else is up in here? Isaiah Martin, WJ Valente. Shout out to you, Ellie Empire, McCann Cornell. Who else? Yeah, I said female pimp. Sheldon Smith, Easy00, DFJR1990. We had a lot of people up in here today. Who else was here? Born a Legend was up in the piece. Let's say King Kofi, Three Kings, Kobe. Man, I appreciate all of you guys. And I will see you on Friday at 3 p.m. Okay, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.